Hello! Welcome, everybody. I am so excited for this. This is going to be awesome. For those of you who are tuning in and are new to Everything Now, this is an improv comedy show, but we're doing something special this time. I was fortunate enough to be invited to be a dungeon master for a Dungeons & Dragons campaign. We're going to do a setting of think colonial era style pirates. It's going to be set in the D&D universe, so for anybody that's familiar with the Dungeons & Dragons setting, we're going to be using that as kind of like a loose guide for what we're going to do. You know, we're not going to worry about like gold or buying things or stuff like that. We want to keep this like fast from the hip, fun, character heavy, snaps and all of that. So I think, without further ado, I'd like to introduce our crew here in just a moment. I should also mention, actually, that for anybody that is familiar with like the way combat works, since we're going to be having ship settings, what we're going to do for some of the instances is each member of a crew that our sailors, our heroes, are a part of.
Someone's under suspicion! I mean, yeah! Somebody be under suspicion!
For anybody, each crew that our heroes will be a part of will have crew members that have different skills and traits. So our heroes will be able to make use of those skills and traits during combat, so that, you know, we're not just doing like, oh, I shot the bow, I shoot the bow again, I fire the cannon. So that way we can keep it interesting. So that, I think, lays out everything that you should know coming in. And I think we're ready to introduce our crew now. All right, let's hit it.
Hello.
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 Hi there.
Hi.
Would like to skipjack? Would you like to?
Ah!
Okay.
Hi, I'm Sydney. But in D&D universe, my name is Skipjack, and I am an elf ranger. A little bit about Skipjack. He's a really beautiful idiot. He is 5'10", which in elf world makes him a short king. So he has a bit of a complex. And he's always loved the sea and the idea of adventuring. He's very vain. He's never actually, he's never actually gone on an adventure though, so anything and everything that he experiences, he's doing for the first time. And he's very silly. Great.
I'm Jake, and I, on this D&D adventure, will be Nomeo. And Nomeo is a gnome, and he is bitter and a failed actor, and also very vain, but has no talent to back it up. But he thinks very highly of himself. He is not really excited to be going on an adventure, but he feels compelled to do that because he thinks it might finally make him famous.
My name is Marta DeLuca. I am an 82-year-old Italian human, monk. I used to sail the seas just like on this boat with my husband Hank until he was brutally murdered by seafaring pirates. So now I am looking to avenge my husband with a great wrath. Yeah, that's about it.
Very good. I'm Bromsht. I am a dwarf barbarian. I was a glorified security guard for the most part in some major cities, in kind of human territories for the most part. And I was kind of raised from a young age to essentially be very violent and stereotypical, so I can do my job as a guard very well. And I got bonked on the head at one point recently. I'm about 32 years old. And that kind of kicked me out of my programming, and so now I'm kind of looking for my own happiness as an individual. But in my eyes, being a security guard of the major cities and whatnot, I think it's this kind of capitalist, nuclear family, lots of money kind of ideal. So I'm out here using my murderous skills to try and find a lot of money. And that's all that is.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also very polite.
And the castle guy, as people are affectionately referring to him,
Hello.
is Nick, our dungeon master.
Pleasure to meet you.
Who generously created this campaign for us, and we're very excited to play.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, I was so stoked to do so.
Right, we ready?
Yeah,
Take it away, Nick.
I'm ready. All right, let's see if I can set the mood properly.
Whoa.
All right.
We are
So-
at the ocean.
We're here on the seaside. One more thing I should lay out for you guys: the world that we are inhabiting for this campaign is it's a unique world. It is recovering from war, and there's a large section out in the middle of the ocean, thousands of miles away from any large continent that's well populated, that has been the place where a lot of exploration and the expansion of civilization has taken place. You'll hear it called the Cascade Seas, so I just want to clarify what that is so that nobody has any questions when we go in. And I'd also like to give this desk view a try, so you can maybe see the
Oh, wow.
For the fence.
our port here. I am not the greatest map maker, but I did my best.
It's a great map.
Love it.
Thank you. So this is the port we're going to start in. It's called Hammer's Tooth. But
Hammer's too?
Hammer's Tooth.
I'm just gonna turn down our ambience speakers a little bit.
Perfecto.
Lovely. But before we get to Hammer's Tooth,
Ooh.
there's some things that I need to fill you in on. A city dipped in gold, lost in the wild between the folds. To escape from age, there was built a cage, fire black of collected souls. Locked away by two-piece key, black in gold gives an eye to see. But follow slow, for
Are
you
you guys
cannot
getting
know
this?
It rhymes.
which twist of tale might set them free.
I think that rhymed.
This poem tells the legend of the Wild City. And for approximately the last 2.5 years, the four of you have heard it every morning and every night, recited by your former captain, Christopher Blake.
F's in the chat for Christopher Blake.
F's in the chat.
F's in the
Captain.
He died!
Our captain died.
Blake,
Must not have been very strong.
He was dragged under the ship, right?
Yeah, it was gross.
He was looking at
Killed.
a ring and fell off the boat.
Indeed.
Like an idiot.
Blake bit the dust. But before he did, his entire identity was centered entirely around the idea of finding this lost Wild City. And while you were all willing crew members for the good care he took of you and his company, you never really believed the Wild City could be real. It was a story told to children, and to actually look for it would be absurd. And sure enough, every expedition that he yielded came back empty-handed.
Yeah, he
Until-
wasn't really good.
No, he was very nice, but again, just kind of an idiot.
He died.
Yeah.
Just a few days ago, in fact, while the four of you were exploring an atoll where there was supposed to be a chest hidden deep in a cave
Yes.
containing one piece of the two-piece key in the fabled legend. You found the cave and the chest, but when you opened it, all that you found was a dusty outline in this shape.
Correct.
Oh,
Yes.
I've seen that shape before.
It looks familiar.
Circle, that's what it is. Yes.
Over there.
Commit that to memory.
Okay. It
That's
looks like
Can we
easy.
a
see it one more
circle.
time?
One
please?
more time.
Yeah, one more time. Everyone remember
For the
the shape.
crowd.
I
Stop
need to
talking.
write. I need to write it down.
Please stop talking.
Can someone write this in the chat?
Yeah, please write that
Please
symbol in
write-
the chat.
could you
so we
please
You
can
can
write
remember.
send
the
this
symbol
in the chat over and over again.
All right, it's disappearing now.
Caillou, thank
Thank you,
you.
Caillou.
Thank you, Kyle.
That looks just like the
Well
scene.
done.
I'll never forget it now.
Yes.
J knows.
Janelle's too late.
Perfect.
Caillou was first.
After you opened the chest, several magical traps were triggered, and you were forced to fight your way back to your ship and away from the atoll. But in the process,
Ooh.
Captain Blake, the ship,
That's what the shape
and the rest of your crew were lost. You made it back by the grace of the gods to the port of Hammer's Tooth, the northwesternmost port in the Cascade Seas, in an area you spent much time in with Blake. And that is rich with potential for discovery and the expansion of civilization.
My
On
name
this-
is Marta Super Pizza. Not Italian woman.
She's 82 years old.
I'm 82. Marta De Luca. In the day in Luca is separate. De Luca.
Luca.
Marta De Luca.
True Italian.
Yes.
I promise you that by the end of this adventure, nobody will be mistaking anybody's names. There's
Aha!
going to be some strong bonds made here.
Great. Yes.
I will be remembered forever in history.
It's a bold claim, Skipjack.
Yeah, that's
But have you seen how strong I am?
You're extremely strong.
Pretty strong.
Yeah, no, we
Those
get
are
it.
some real muscles.
Yep.
I don't know
No,
if
I
you
used to look
have
like
ever
that.
seen muscles, but those
They're-
are some real
I used to look like that back in my prime.
So strong.
They're glistening.
Ooh, look at those.
Mm.
Okay.
Wow. Yes, very strong.
We're on a journey. We're trying to do stuff.
Sorry,
On this dark
sorry.
and cloudy night, Hammer's Tooth is crowded. Every tavern you've been to so far has turned you away for being too full, and now you find yourself in the fifth and final tavern in the port town. And all you want is a quiet place to drink, to process the loss of your captain and crew, and the eerie sensation of that having been the only expedition of Blake's that ever yielded any sort of truth to the legends he believed in so powerfully.
And our skeletons are dead too. We had skeletons on our crew.
We fought a bone ship full of skeletons, and this one over here was wise enough to get us 3 skeleton crewmates.
A bit of out of context.
You did get 3
We-
skeleton crewmates, they helped you back. But for now, they have gone their own way.
Oh, so they just left. They were like, peace out, we're gonna go do skeleton things elsewhere.
As skeletons are known to do.
Yeah.
They're fickle, like their bone structure.
Mm.
Finally, an adult half-orc male behind the bar of the final bar in town waves you over.
Who, us?
Yes, you, come on.
You have room?
You must not be
No,
talking about
I'm
us.
really sorry. It's actually the exact opposite. I need to tell you, you gotta leave. I can't hold you up here.
You could just yell that to us.
Well, it's so loud in here. I mean, do you hear the general ambience going on in the background?
I hear general ambience.
Yeah.
Are we not in the bar yet? Where should we go?
Oh, goodness.
We can walk
Wow,
over
that's
into
really
the,
weird that,
into
like-
the bar.
Can we enter the tub?
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, sometimes it's actually a cool feature of this tavern. My business partner and I, we wanted to make a place that you really could feel like you were anywhere in.
Interesting.
Oh, I feel it.
Great.
Good, I'm glad.
Like I'm in the
We
bar.
might want to get rid of a top-down view.
For now.
Wow,
For now.
that's probably also good.
Oh,
Ah, the bar.
And this bar is empty.
I'm still getting the hang of running a bar. This is all a new experience to me, but I'm
okay.
glad that you're feeling it.
yeah.
Well, listen. Anyway, I'm sorry.
I'll
You gotta
have
leave.
one drink.
You can have a drink at another bar
See,
elsewhere in town.
You're
Oh.
wrong, because they're all also closed.
All of them.
That's what
We've
Well,
been
they're
turned
full.
away.
They're popping.
You went to all the bars.
Everyone.
Name
Yeah.
it.
Of course, Orc's Tooth.
Yep. That's
That
of
one
them.
was
Or
the
Soup is a
first
good
one.
Bone soak.
Bone soak.
Full
Wow.
to the
Yeah.
brim
That's
Yeah.
been here.
of
Oh,
bones.
that's an OG bar. That's been here a long time. That was, I think, the first bar.
Mike's Crab Shack.
Mm-hmm.
Little corporate.
That place
not
was
bad.
Restaurant type.
pop it.
Restaurant bar.
And
type
finally,
thing.
papas and beer.
Yup. Papa's
all
beer,
love Papa's.
favorite
We
song.
all love papas and beer.
Who doesn't? Well,
I do. I wish I
And
could
your
have gone
bar
there.
is not really crowded at all.
I-
It's pretty empty.
I know
seem
it
like
looks
you're-
that way, but it really is. I've got it. There's actually a whole other party in the back room they're gonna fill out here in a second. But look, I gotta ask you to leave. But if you've really been to every other bar in town, there's one more on the far side of the port.
Please tell us about this extra bar.
Yeah, you can. Okay, if you go past the first hill and past the small 3 docks, you'll see it up the far hill. You can't miss it. I'm pretty sure that you'll just kind of feel an internal guidance to that port, or I mean to that bar.
Can I use my charisma to convince this bartender to give us at least one drink before we move on to the next bar?
You can try. You can try.
Okay,
Roll, baby. Roll that charisma. First roll.
here we go.
First roll.
Let me see if I can read this. Alright, my charisma is at a 16 with
That's
a
pretty high.
modifier plus 3. I roll this guy? Oh wait, I rolled a 20. Alright, here we go. And I got a 15
Plus 3.
plus 3, 18.
All right.
One drink.
One drink!
One
Single
drink.
drink.
Ah!
One drink.
Nobody tell my sponsor.
Way to go, Mart.
He leans behind, he fills up some glasses, and he hands them to you. And he actually fills himself just like a little bit of a glass to join in.
Oh!
All right. I'm sorry you gotta go, but you seem like wonderful folks. I hope everything goes well.
To your hospitality.
Cheers
Yeah.
to you, good friend.
Drinks in the
Thank
chat.
you.
Drinks in the chat.
Cheers in the chat.
Cheers.
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 Glug glug glug.
Oh, go,
Glug glug glug.
go, 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 go.
Yummy.
Well,
After a long day at sea, nothing puts my nerves at rest quite like this beverage. Thank you, good sir.
my pleasure. Now get out of my bar.
Okay.
Oh, we got it.
That's fair.
So, he told us to go.
Hey guys, we didn't have to pay.
Again, Marta, thank you so
That
much.
one-
Your charisma.
That
wins
one
the
was
day
on the
again.
house.
Oh, we earned that beer. Well, we have to go past
So
the one
down
hill,
the hill,
and then 3 dogs.
past 3 docks, and then up a hill.
You just do it.
Okay.
You walk out of the town. Which I would like to show you.
Yes.
You walk out of the town,
Mhm.
up the first hill, and then down to the small 3 docks that he mentioned.
It's a long walk. I'm really tired.
Where you
Come
observe
now.
the tavern on the far side of the hill. But
Let's
before
go
you
there.
get there, you pass these 3 small docks where you see 4 boats tied in.
Okay.
And each of those boats has a flag. As you walk past the boats, you see the flags in this order. That's the wrong order. In this order.
Oh, okay.
First, a heartbeat monitor.
Okay.
Okay, the doctor boat.
Dr. Boat.
Second, an anchor and sword.
It's a boat full of anchors.
Third,
Boat.
a compass.
Compass
Okay.
boat. Direction boat.
Direction
And finally,
boat.
a red golden rose.
Oh!
Oh!
Where have I seen this?
Hey,
boat?
Chad, where have we seen that symbol before?
Yeah,
I
wait a
can't
minute. Can we see
remember.
that last one more time?
The red golden rose looks like this.
Whoa.
Oh.
One way or the other.
Does anyone remember that symbol? Throw up that symbol in the chat.
It seems like graffiti, and I've beaten the piss out of many teenagers for doing graffiti in the city.
I hope I'm not accidentally stumbling upon more here. But if I am, then excellent.
Super Pizza says he wasn't paying attention.
All
so,
right.
Would
Oh,
you like to
Mythical
see those
Phoenix.
Now, what did you just
Ah!
say, Mystical Phoenix? Mythical Phoenix.
Whoa!
That seems familiar.
I've seen that.
That does
Mythical Phoenix.
ring a bell.
But they're all kind of circles.
Fair point.
I don't get your point, but
But we all.
The circle does seem to be a common thing.
The rose is what I would give to a lady, a fair one.
It doesn't look like nose.
You may well have a chance, Skip. Again, heartbeat,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Doctor
anchor and
boat,
sword.
boat,
Doctor
boat,
boat,
compass.
boat,
direction boat,
direction boat,
Golden
rose boat.
rose.
And ring.
secret symbol boat.
Ring boat. Ring boat.
it's a boat full of rings.
Yes.
After you pass the final ship, rain begins to fall.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no, my
As you
hair!
head up,
My hair.
as you head up the large hill, it becomes harder and harder to see. Everybody roll a perception check for me.
I
Perception.
cannot.
Yes, that is a 20.
Perception. I'm perceiving. 10 plus 1, that's 11, baby.
Okay.
18 plus 0. That's an 18, baby.
What is that? Where do you see perception? Is it just a?
15, what's your modifier, Rocky?
Oh, I have a
For
5.
This is good.
It is +2.
Rock, you got a big old 17.
Okay, and here we go. I got a 1
Crit fail!
with a 5. With a 5 bonus, so 6.
Okay. So we got, what, 18, 6,
17.
17,
11.
11. All right. So collectively, we'll say, you all see the following. As you try to see through the rain to navigate, you notice a little bit of light begin to refract off the drops. As it does, it seems to reveal the image of a man in an arched hat,
Who's that
reaching
guy?
out as if to grab something, and then
What is he after? Is it
the
worth
image
something?
fades.
Excuse me.
Hello?
They're
Did you guys
gone,
see
Mark.
that guy?
What if I have dark vision?
I did
as
see
an
a
elf?
fellow.
You can see well in the dark, but you don't see anything.
Excuse me.
Did you see
Marta,
that?
they're gone. But
Did
you
you
saw
see
something.
that?
Excuse me.
The man reaching?
Yes.
Help me!
Was that
Is
him?
he alright?
Is that him?
That must have come from the town because the man that you supposedly saw is nowhere around you. There's nobody close.
We should probably go check on that guy in the town, though.
Yeah, he seems like he needs help.
I don't know, I could use another beer.
Do you think it came from the bar?
It might have come from the bar.
All right, should we go back to the bar and make sure that nobody's in trouble at the bar?
Yeah, maybe we should go back to that first bar. And
No,
see.
no, the other one up the hill. We.
Oh, the bar
we
we were
think it was
going
that
to.
bad
The one we're
bar.
going to right now?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we should check. It was probably coming from there.
We got kicked out of the other one.
That's right. You did. I mean, you guys are a charismatic bunch, you know.
It's true.
Tell which bar would you like to go to?
I'm of the mind that we
We were already walking to
Continue
that
on.
first bar.
We're almost to this one.
You're almost.
But I do love exercise, so I could go there and back.
You're almost to this bar, so you continue heading
Alright.
to this bar.
Okay.
Let's see if that guy who yelled for help is over there.
I'm gonna adjust some things real quick. Hold
Yes.
on.
Adjust away.
Marta!
She's
Sorry.
disappeared.
Carson perhaps says definitely go help that guy. The bar was very full, definitely a fire code violation. A pretty good point.
Very good point.
Oh, should I have
Do you think there was a
some
fire at the first bar?
Is that what he's screaming help about?
Oh, and someone hurt their
Someone is
leg.
hurting their
Oh my
leg
God.
in the woods. Well, when a fire code violation happened in the city, I would simply go in the room and beat up the individuals committing the crime.
Lots of wild things happen in the Port of Hammers too. There's no way to know. I mean, anything could be happening. Any kind of tragedy or.
My fists are cocked and my eyes are full.
God, how likely is it that lightning
Sir?
is gonna
Let's
strike?
go with Nick.
I'm back.
You've seen thunderstorms before, and it definitely looks like there's a thunderstorm brewing.
Oh,
But like soon, or?
I'm so wet.
Maybe.
We're just standing in the rain. Can we go somewhere?
Yeah.
To the bar!
Let's go to the second bar.
Let's continue going to the bar.
You continue up the hill until you reach the bar.
We're at the bar.
We're almost at the bar.
Almost.
As you
Come,
approach the
fellas.
door, as you approach the door, you hear the words of someone you overheard in the tavern once echo. Yeah, I'd be careful about that bar outside of town. That's where the privateers hang out. Trouble follows those folk.
The privateers.
I love that candy bar.
No, you're thinking of
The,
Three
the
Musketeers.
three privateers.
No, that's not the candy bar.
I'm pretty sure it's the three privateers.
I know it's not the candy bar, but I do love the band.
What is candy?
The privateers where they go, ho!
No, that's
Ha!
the Lumineers.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're thinking of the Lumineers.
That seems a little wrong.
The ears is a popular sound to
Ah.
end with in this world.
God is right on that one.
It's it really tickles the ears. It's a good
Aha.
fit.
Well, I don't know about you gentlemen, but I am thirsty.
Yes, I could go for another drink at the bar.
Simply open your mouth for some water.
So they're talking about the privateers in this bar?
Trouble
Yeah,
follows
like
them, but
this-
we're not trouble. We just need a drink.
We'll just get a drink, calm down, cry a little bit about our lost boss, and we'll move on from there.
We're mourning.
They're mourning.
Good morning.
Good
Are you
morning.
Morning.
You enter
Good morning.
the tavern.
Wow, this
Hey.
bar looks stunningly like the first. They
It's-
must have the same interior designer.
It's a very common structure. There's codes.
Yes.
Sure,
You
you
know,
gotta save money
yes.
on
all those
blueprints
things.
and stuff.
Very
I
important.
love this. It's like gentrification. A good thing.
As you look around the tavern that you have just entered, you see the following. This is you here, this group of little tokens that I made makeshift.
Okay.
To your front and right, you see a group of individuals all wearing the compass crest
Okay.
that you saw from
From the
boats.
boat.
At the bar, you see a group wearing the golden rose.
Okay.
To your left and in the front, you see a group wearing the heartbeat.
Okay.
And back in this corner, you see the anchor and sword.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Should we talk to them in the order that we saw the flags?
As you look around,
Oh.
a dwarf from the compass boat looks you up and down.
Are you checking me out?
Aye, I am. What brings you out tonight? Not often we see folk from the town come down this far.
Oh, he's
Wouldn't
an
we be coming up from the town?
Well,
It
but
is
you're
a
going
hill.
south.
Hey, did somebody hurt their leg in here? We heard somebody yell for help and then they said my leg. Was that in this bar or the bar that we were just at?
Oh, no, that would have been me. I was just crying for another beer.
Oh,
Oh.
I needed help.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
There it
wait,
was
someone
again.
just said
Someone
my
just
leg
did
is
it
again.
that what people say when they want to drink in this bar?
That is what people say.
Oh, okay.
It's like one
Oh,
of
it's
those
like a
drinking
bit,
customs.
How
like
wonderful.
where you have to enter the bar through a Frigidaire or
Help! And another beer, a bartender, a half-orc woman, brings out another beer. Just like that.
My leg.
help,
My
Help, my leg.
My leg.
Help me.
My
help
leg.
Oh,
me.
thank
Help
you.
me.
Help me, my leg.
A halfling woman from behind the bar walks out as the orc woman goes back and brings 4 large cups for all of you.
All right.
Thank you from the bottom of my trusted heart to the top of your fair head.
She nods silently and walks back behind the bar.
I think I have a wife now.
Oh.
Let's put that on the back burner for now. Maybe
I
we'll
don't
figure out.
know if that's really how marriage works.
I'll try again later.
Good idea.
Fair enough.
From
What is this?
From the bar, an elven woman wearing the golden rose on her chest turns around. Well, you seem to be integrating very well, very quickly. This is not a normal thing. What are you here tonight for?
Oh, we are here to cry and drink. Our boss has been murdered.
My lady, we were here for a tragic event, but it has been turned into quite a positive one upon viewing you.
Well, thank you, my boy. How old are you?
Me, as an elf? What's normal elf age?
Oh, you're an elf? Oh, you are, aren't you? How cute.
Are you looking down upon me?
No.
Are you looking... Look, just because I'm 5'10" doesn't mean I'm any less man than anyone in here.
Oh, do you-
I'll kill anyone for you. Do you really want me to do that?
He will kill. I've seen him
Kill
do
for
it.
me.
He's very eager.
That's it. That's it.
Just because I'm 5'10". Really?
Well, elves are usually quite tall. Look, it doesn't matter, but if you'll kill for me, that is always a good thing to have if you'd like to join my crew. I don't know, I mean, you seem capable.
Oh, you're hiring right now.
Everybody is hiring. Oh, yeah.
In this economy, I know. Very shocking.
Why do everybody seem so surprised that you're hiring?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose maybe they wanted you more. And I just asked super quickly.
We're getting scouted, folks.
As the elven
Of
woman
course we're wanted.
sips her drink, a dragonborn from the corner with the anchor and sword crest speaks up.
He's the Bobo guy.
Hi! Everybody is recruiting all the time. Strength comes in numbers in these seas.
And what kind of numbers are we talking about? Big ones?
Medium-sized.
Oh gosh, you hear that.
Hard to get a full-size ship out here, so crews are usually 6 to 12.
Well, we still have a boat, don't we?
I don't know. What happened to our boat?
You do not have a boat.
Our boat, we don't have a boat anymore.
Of course, we don't have a boat anymore, yes.
Alright, well, I guess maybe it seems like a bidding war is kind of starting. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems
Let's
like-
see,
it seems
let's
like
see
it's a
what people
buyer's
offer
market.
us.
From the table with the heartbeat symbol, a man in a surgical cap. crosses
Our
his arms.
doctors.
If there was a bidding war going on for new crew members, I'd like to throw my cap in the ring.
You seem pretty ambivalent.
Excuse me, I have this thing on my, it really hurts
Madam,
on my right
I
side.
am not that kind of doctor.
What kind of doctor are you?
The kind that sails a pirate ship.
Of course.
But you're still a doctor. Do you help with, like, medical things?
Help would not be the most accurate word.
What would be the most
Are you like
accurate?
an anti-doctor?
Disassemble. Reassemble every now and again. Dr. Captain Barnabas Page. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Doctor Captain.
Charmed to meet
Doctor
you.
Captain.
You as well.
I love a man in double uniform.
Double uniform is better than single, I've been told. An elven woman with a red mohawk next to Dr. Captain Page goes, and Page nods. As you
I think she was looking at me.
Skipjack, you think everybody is flirting with you, man?
They are. Ha!
I am.
Marta.
Haha. Just kidding, I will never mate until I avenge my husband.
This is true.
That's right. You will refuse every advance until you regain the respect of your husband.
But I will get oh so close, but not until the murderers of my husband are dead.
You're teasing mates.
As you continue to talk, you see a flash of light outside, and then lightning strikes on the porch.
Oh my god.
The door busts open,
Whoa!
and a man stumbles in.
Oh, thank you.
He points directly in front of him at a meal at the bar, the elven woman, and says, "Gold!" He turns to the dragonborn in the corner with the sword and anchor crest and says, "Power!" He then turns to the man in the surgical cap, Dr. Captain Page, and says,
War.
Finally turning to the dwarf and saying,
The end of everything.
God.
Whoa!
he turns
Christ.
to
Is
the
that
four
what
of
the meal was
you,
called on the menu?
and with an
I thought it was a
astonishingly,
lean cuisine.
sober mind says, go to the Scarlet Isles. That's where you'll find it. Then he exhales, falls forward, hits his face on a table, and as blood pools on the ground, you know him to be dead.
That table murdered him.
Can we roll to beat up that
Is
table?
there a doctor captain in the house?
Again, madam, not that kind of doctor.
I am a man.
The long hair
I am a strong man.
The long hair confused me.
Skipjack is
But I will
very
not make
beautiful,
it-
though, to be
yeah.
fair.
Can we beat up the table that killed that
Oh,
guy?
yeah. Can we roll to fight this table?
If you'd like to roll to fight the table, you can roll to fight the table.
Come on,
Yeah.
Browns, can you come
I
beat
am
up
not
that
going
I'd
table?
like to destroy this table so
Brahms, kick that
nobody
table's
ever
ass.
again.
Fight the table
So I just roll 20.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
with your strength.
What's the AC
What's your
of the
strength
table?
modifier?
Strength modifier is plus 15 plus 2.
Plus
10.
2, so it's gonna be 10 plus 2, 12. Baby.
12.
What's the table's AC?
The table's AC is 5, so
Oh, great.
you hit the table.
Oh, let's go.
Let's beat up that table. Come on,
Avenge the
yes.
man!
Yes!
Avenge him!
Yes!
This is what you get for shoplifting!
Yes!
Nice, Brahms. Kill that murdering table.
Ha ha!
And justice is served.
Good work.
You
Table will never kill
obliterate
again.
the table.
You've been avenged, sir. Oh, he's dead. I forgot.
The dwarf
And
speaks
another
up.
successful adventure.
Really did a number on that one. I think you did him justice. Good job, friend.
Thank you very much. He's like a real dwarf. I have an accent because I was taken when I was a child and brought to the big city. But he's like a real dwarf.
That's okay, we're still blood.
Thank you.
Oh, the table owner said, hey, I'm the table owner and you've destroyed my property, therefore you owe me your firstborn.
Well, haha, I've never had sex.
Very good.
Do we have to pay him
Can I
something?
do like a Perceptoruski to see?
Sure, yeah.
I just want to I want to look around the tavern and I want to see what each crew kind of looks like and
Okay.
what the vibes they're giving off are.
Yeah.
I know the dead guy kind of just gave us some very cryptic words, but I want to see what I can see in my infinite idiocracy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do perception, which I got a +1 for. So that's gonna be a big old 16 + 1, 17.
17. Okay. So you
So
just wanna...
I drowned my beer and then I put the beer to my eye like it's a telescope and I'm just gonna look around the bar.
You're spilling.
Okay.
No, I finished it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're dripping.
But there's still a little bit in there.
Yeah,
that you
fine.
touched your
Just a
eye.
little bit.
But I have dark vision as an elf, so.
You look through the glass, and as little bits of beer collect on the bottom of your eye, you start by looking in the corner here. You see the Dragonborn man who spoke up not too long ago.
Yes, and
Speaking-
he is with the Anchor's power.
He is with
land.
the Anchor and Swordcrest. Everybody at this table is.
Yes.
And he's speaking to the man on his left, who is a literal shadow-clad figure. So
Oh, God.
like a bald human, but he looks like he's composed entirely of shadow.
Okay,
Scary.
Across from him is a tiefling woman,
okay.
and then a very tiny halfling in a very ornate
Tieflings
vest.
are like demons.
They got that. They got
This
the
is a
horns and
scary
like-
crew. We got a Shadow
think like
Man.
think like Hellboy.
Okay.
Okay, teeth.
Yeah, that's a
So
good.
we got Hellboy, we got Shadow Boy, we got Half Boy.
You're looking
Dragon
through the
Boy.
glass, and as you pan onto the halfling man in the ornate vest, his head whips around, and you see his eye get like really big in the warping of the glass.
Ah!
What'd you see?
Quite the peepers that gentleman has.
Are you looking at something?
You!
You're looking at Stranko.
Yes!
Stranko.
Stranko?
Am I ever looking at Stranko?
You're looking at Stranko.
Pleased to meet you, Stranko.
Well, it is pleased to meet you too.
Stranko, we hear that your ship is looking for some fresh meat.
Oi, everybody's out. Everybody's always looking for some fresh meat.
Well, did you hear that guy? That guy who just died. He said that there's maybe some treasure.
Do you know who that man is?
No, we beat up the table that killed him a second ago, though.
Stranko turns around to his table and gives kind of like a these guys look.
Wait, Stranko's part of which table?
He's part of the anchor and sword.
Thank you.
And thank you,
you,
Mantis.
Thank you, Mantis Toboggan, for subscribing.
Hey!
Artwork.
Marta, go to the bathroom.
Sorry, I'm peeing in the corner.
Stranger,
Stranger.
please don't mind Marta. She's
82 years old.
82
But
years
she's
young.
worth more than any woman I've ever met.
I thought you were about to say gold.
Nope. I would never put a price on a woman.
That's a good thing. Stranko definitely would.
Oh, that's weird.
Stranko, why did you give them these guys look?
Oh, you don't know who this man is.
No, who?
This man, let me tell you about this man. This man is Montague Bonsoiré. I should say was Montague Bonsoiré. A few months ago, he found some confounded island thousands of miles away and tried to make it into a tourist attraction.
Interesting.
He came back here, failed, and then it was said that he had set out to find it again. But that was only a few weeks ago. There's no way he could have made it back in that time. So he must have been here, drinking himself to death. And it seems he finally succeeded. Stryko turns back to his table and continues to talk with,
Okay,
his
so
shipmates.
I'm still panning. So I hit.
Thank you, you will never
There
escape.
it is. So I hit. I just hit the anchors ones. Who else am I looking at now?
Okay, you continue to like pan
Panning
right
with my kaleidoscope
across
your
the
glass.
room this way, and you see the table of the heartbeat monitor patch. You recognize immediately Dr. Captain Barnabas Page in his cap. Then you see to his left is a tall elven woman with a red mohawk.
The one who winked.
Yes, she was
At
the
me!
one that... Well, she just kind of winked
At
out
me!
into the ether.
She winked is the point.
You should try to pick her up.
She winked and you were in the room, so you picked up a bit of the wink at least. Definitely.
This is a fair point.
That's just how it works. Across from her is a very short, very pudgy man with a very square backpack. And then next to him is a...
Just how square.
It's like a really boxy backpack.
Okay.
It looks almost like just a box.
He's just damn Daniel.
This is the damn Daniel you keep telling me about?
He's just damn. That guy over on the table over there is damn Daniel with the backpack.
Hello, damn Daniel. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Bromshed.
The man with the backpack turns around.
Does not seem
And
happy.
then
That doesn't look like damn
just turns
Daniel at
back.
all.
Okay.
Never mind. I assume everybody wearing a backpack is damn Daniel.
It looked like damn Daniel, Marta. I thought so too. But when he turned around, it was clear that was not damn Daniel.
And Marta,
So-
I was embarrassed very shortly, but I no longer am. So you're okay.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
So that was the Heartbeat Clan.
The Heartbeat Clan. Oh, there was one more, a very small, like halfling, another halfling, very tiny, with a very large backpack, like very overstuffed,
Like larger than he is?
larger than
Now
he is.
that's
Perfect.
gotta be damn Daniel. Is that damn Daniel?
Is that damn Daniel?
Hello, damn
he-
Daniel. I am Bromshed.
He, even though he's sitting in a chair, is still somehow wearing this large backpack, and turns around.
Oh, not damn Daniel.
Definitely not
Ooh.
damn Daniel.
I apologize.
He whips back.
God, that
No
is
malicious intent.
What are the odds? Two people who look exactly like damn Daniel from the back.
I'm going to stop assuming people are damn Daniel and greeting myself.
I think you should keep going steadily with assuming all people wearing backpacks are
I'm
damn
just,
Daniel.
I'm not listening to any of you guys. I'm licking the beer from my eye that keeps popping down because I'm looking through a beer glass. So as it's pooling at my eye and falling down, I'm just drinking it.
Lapping it up.
Jesus Christ, Skipjack, that's disgusting.
What? You guys still have half full beers.
You're right.
And then last one.
You okay? Well, there's two more. You look
toward.
at the group at the bar, who is the elven woman
Okay.
in the black hat.
The rose people.
Yes, the golden rose people. Next to her is a darker complexioned man in a white blouse. Next to him is what looks like a raven, if it were like anthropomorphized.
Okay.
That's a freaking bird.
And then next to the raven is a tall man with a long ponytail, and glasses. Assuming that you...
Is he taller than me?
He's taller than you.
Damn it.
He's like 6'4". He's
So
very
immediately Skipjack hates that table.
tall. Okay.
And who? These are the ones with the. This is the
This is
table.
the rose gold.
With the rose.
You feel...
But I don't say that out loud. It's just something he feels.
You feel the hatred for a moment inside of you, and then you see the guy with glasses turn around and just kind of adjust, almost as if he was like felt the hatred coming from.
Felt it seething off of
Yeah.
all 5'10" of me.
Your nipples always deflate when you get angry.
Yeah, my nipples are pretty much like a mood ring for me. So
He adjusts his glasses
They
just
just-
a little bit, and then shakes blinks very awkwardly and turns back.
okay,
Well, did you see Damn Daniel?
I have one more table to look.
You might find it. You continue turning, and you see the table that the dwarf was at, which has the compass. Figure. And next to the dwarf is an octopus, but in an anthropomorphized woman shape. So instead of hair, she's got like tentacles underneath the hat.
Oh, she's like sea Medusa.
Yeah.
Hot-topus.
What did you just say? What was that, Martin?
Martha, what did you say? Once more.
I honestly can't remember. Sometimes it's stream of consciousness.
I couldn't hear you. It was so loud
I'm
in
pretty
this
sure
bar.
I said hot-topus.
She looks up and kind of like, oh, well, thank you.
Oh my god, does her
She is
octopus
octopus.
skin like get all like, does
Yeah,
it
you
change
kinda-
colors?
Yeah, you see it like kind of, like streams of color like undulate a little bit, and then it returns to just a normal shade.
Oh, wow.
Next to the...
I catcall a lot in the bars.
Martha, you saucy
Marta,
minx.
you're from another time. You gotta keep that down, okay? You can't do that anymore.
It's a cancelable effect.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Marta,
she
please don't get her
seemed
crew
flattered.
canceled.
She seemed flattered by it.
She is pretty hot-topus, I will admit.
Next
That's what I'm
to...
talking about.
Next to the octopus is a large metal robot.
Okay.
That looks
What a crew!
a little bit like
Why don't we have a robot on our crew?
Any of these crews would make a great band.
the Iron Giant, but if it had kind of the arms that Bender has in Futurama, like the ringed arms.
But is he taller than me?
He's taller than you.
Damn it.
But next to him is somebody who is not taller than you. It is a young half-orc boy in a ripped t-shirt and ripped shorts. And he is kind of like inspecting the robot and almost like he's like tinkering on the robot. And that is the whole room.
Is
Okay.
he wearing a backpack?
He's not wearing a backpack.
Probably not Dan Daniel.
There's
Unless it's
quite
Dan
some
Daniel without a backpack.
That's true. Is there...
quite some figures in this bar. My leg!
What'd you see?
My leg!
Oh yes, and another drink.
Oh, yes.
Everyone kind of looks at you weird.
Was that not this
Oh,
bar?
that was from the first bar. I
You
think.
see,
Oh wait, no, it wasn't. It
you
was from
see
this bar.
Dr.
Help
Captain.
me?
You see Dr. Captain Page yell, "Help!" And the
Help!
bartender brings out a drink, and then finally the other bartender acknowledges you and brings out another beer for you and takes your glass.
And I just kind of like watch her go.
Yes. As you do, Dr. Captain Page takes a swig of his new drink and looks at Montague Bunswary's body, which is still in the middle of
Oh yeah, this guy's bleeding out on the ground still.
He stands up and walks over to the body and kneels down.
So now you're gonna fix him up?
A little too late for that.
Fix him up would again not be the phrase I would use. Disassemble later, perhaps, but for now there are things to learn.
What would you use with the
Gay.
disassembled parts?
Yes.
He looks up. Are you genuinely interested?
I mean, if you're gonna cut up that guy and do something with it,
I've had two ales, an ale and a half. I am rife
Yeah.
for conversation.
If you would like to join me in my lab on my ship, I would be more than happy to show you.
Give me the one sheet.
The what?
Give me like the log line for your crew.
Hey, you're learning some vocabulary from Nomio.
Oh yeah. I think you could really, if you stick with me, you'll actually probably make it as a professional actor.
I don't think I have a choice.
Nomio is a washed-up Hollywood star.
Yeah, well, washed up is, just kind of a way of saying that I'm in a in a valley between two peaks.
It's funny because you're not only a failure as an actor, but also washed up from the ocean.
I don't think either of those are true necessarily.
The short, pudgy man who is also wearing the heartbeat monitor turns around. Were you in anything I would know?
Have you seen Nomeo?
No.
It's about me and like my girlfriend, or Nomeo 2.
I don't recall those films coming into theaters.
Yeah, they don't really go into theaters. They're big in like Gnome World. Like everybody in Gnome
I think
World
I
is
tried
really
watching it,
into
but the animation really just scratched my eyes.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
I am perhaps not up to date with gnome cinema.
Did you? We had a video game. I did the voice of the guy in the video game. It's Nomeo the video game.
I have heard of that.
Oh, you
Oh.
know?
You're Nomeo.
Yes, that's me from the game.
Pleasure.
And yes,
Pinky.
Pinky. Nice to meet you.
He reaches out his hand, but because
Thanks.
he's across the room, out of his backpack actually extends a very thin metal hand
Oh my God.
as he reaches out his hand.
Whoa.
And it
Damn,
reaches
Daniel.
over to you.
Skipjack is just absolutely like blown away.
While he's shaking Nomeo's hand, he looks at you, Skip. Is there something wrong?
I have never seen tech of this caliber!
Oh, thank you.
My goodness, does it do any tricks?
Tricks? No.
Can it juggle?
Yes.
That is a trick!
He, but only for practical purposes. He turns around and 3 arms come out and grab some glasses, and he begins to juggle. He like mimes with his hands, and his metal arms are actually juggling.
Look! Ha! 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 Ha!
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Why did that
I like
happen?
this guy.
Oh, and someone in the bar pointed out that he's a germaphobe. That's why he shakes with a metal hand. It's like a Howie Mandel type.
Correct. Yes. Pinky is a germaphobe. He retracts his arms and puts them back, and then kind of bows to you as he takes his seat again.
Skip, there's another backpack kid in this crew, right?
Yes. Right.
Skip, he's gonna like lean over so excitedly, and he's like kind of drunk, so he's sloshing his beer, and he's like, "What does that one do?" And he points to the other backpack kid.
It carries a lot.
Like what?
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Hey, have you seen any of my movies? You
No.
like my video games?
No.
Alright.
How about
Sorry,
your
good.
album?
I'm sure. Honestly, that we might have them somewhere in the backpack. It holds a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, we should check that out. Do you guys have a place where we could like screen that in here?
Not in here, but actually we could screen it back at the lab.
Oh, guys, we should go to this lab and watch my
Another
movies.
reason to go with this crew. Also, somebody brought up, would you be able to split among the crews? That's interesting.
And then someone else also brilliantly pointed out, "Don't split the party."
That's kind of D&D rule number 1, but you guys can do whatever you want.
Now we stick together. I would not do well alone.
This is true. I'd like to go wherever Marta goes.
I did want to go talk to that octopus, that hotopus lady. I thought we kind of had a connection for a moment there.
They also have a robot, which I can kind of relate to in a weird way.
You guys want to try picking up those 2 ladies?
Yeah, Marta, do you want a wingman for me with this hotopus?
Yeah, I'll wingman for Nomeo. on the
Okay, can I go over to the hotopus lady?
I
and try to
don't
lay
need
it
a
on?
man with wings.
Sure. Yeah, you can go over and lay it on.
And I'm gonna lead and kind of amp you
Okay,
up.
yeah. You lead and amp me up.
She's
Should I-
sitting there enjoying her drink.
Should I roll or should I just go for it?
Just go for it.
Sadville PM, the Roses were the gold crew. So
Yes.
Heartbeat crew was war, Anchor.
Oh, whoops, sorry, that's the wrong button.
Oh. Heartbeat crew was war, Anger crew was power, Compass crew was the end of all, and the Rose crew was gold.
Right.
So octopus.
So I'm walking up to
Power.
Octopus.
Octopus was on Rose, right?
Hotopus is
Or no, she's in
she's in
Compass.
Compass.
Okay.
The end of all.
So
I
end
know
of
this is
all,
a lot,
This is gonna
so-
be good.
Yeah, please continue to
So this
ask
is a
me.
good girl to hook up with if it's the end of all.
Yeah, I like him crazy.
So I walk up. Hello, ma'am.
Oh, hello.
Your tentacles are out of this world.
As you say that, they kind of like curl up a little bit and then relax. Relax a little bit like longer.
She's like Celia from Monsters Inc.
What's your name? My name is Marta De Luca.
Oh, Marta, it's lovely to meet you. I'm Octavia.
Octavia, nice to meet you.
This is funny because you're an octopus.
Exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Prompts.
Yes?
Hang back for a second. I didn't even realize you came over here with me. That you're right behind me.
I said I'd go where you go, Marta.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Well, no, you're fine right here. Just
Okay.
let me do the talking.
Everybody's welcome. I mean, I don't want to.
Hey, how's it going? Did you say?
Hold on! Anyway.
I interrupted until.
Hello!
Oh God, you guys are screwing this up.
I'm gonna walk away again. You introduced me. I'm gonna go stand.
All four of you would want this.
No.
This is great.
Pretend I'm not here. Pretend I'm not here.
I was gonna mention the guy in the red pants over here, Nomio.
Hey, what's
He's
up?
a movie star.
Really? Yeah.
Oh, please,
I think I
no.
overheard that. I've never seen anything, but that's so cool.
No, yeah, I was just in a couple of movies, I guess. Nomio 2, and then we did a video game based on those movies.
She elbows
Same
the
title.
dwarf next to her. You got a sequel.
Yeah, it's not really a big deal. I mean, it is if you're from Gnome World or like a fan of cinema, I guess, but...
Not a big deal. Come on. You were in a movie. You two movies.
Yeah, you're right. I guess it is really a pretty big deal if you think about it. So, anyway,
Seem confident. Seem confident. Don't brush it off.
you come to this bar often?
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of where we all hang out all the time. Most of myself and Hamish here is our dwarf captain. We do a lot of exploring around this area.
Hey, Hamish.
Three Man's Canyon and back here.
Skipjack's gonna kind of stumble forward and be like, "What is with your large tin companion?"
Oh, this is Coral, and the robot turns its head and waves a hand. Hello, friend. I am Coral.
Oh, fantastic!
I don't like this guy.
Hello, Coral. I am Bromst. I'm a big fan of your shininess.
Hello, Bromst. I am Coral. I am glad that you are a fan of my shininess.
Skip's kind of like tapping at it with the beer glass. Not hard. He's
Okay.
just like, what is this?
You tap at it, and the young half orc that's sitting next to Coral kind of lurches over. Oh, don't do that, please.
Oh, hello!
Hi, how's it going? This is my robot.
Who are you?
Sorry?
Who are you?
I'm Jason. I'm a half orc. I'm part of this crew. This is my.
Jason, I don't like your thing.
Why don't you like my thing?
Super Pizza said it well when tech kind of annoys me.
Tech. Oh, well, that's unfortunate because tech's like really cool. Like
You're young
it's
and
kind of
I'm
my
old,
thing.
So
Well, I'm always want to teach people. I can teach you.
Why are you wearing a ripped shirt? That's no shirt at all. Just
Oh,
rip it off. Look at the freedom you can have.
I already kind of catch enough flack as it is being a half orc, so I don't really want to expose myself anymore.
which half of you is orc?
The aggressive half.
Oh. There's not like a half of your body that's.
No, I'm kind of. You can see I'm kind of like an orc build, but a little bit more human facial features. You guys can just look at me.
You do look weird and half suspect.
Yeah.
If you were all orc, then in my mind I would think, well, I have to beat this man up.
That's the problem.
But I don't do that anymore,
Yeah.
unless it's necessary.
That's why he has the giant robot around, so that no one can beat him up.
Exactly. Yeah. People don't like it when I fight because then they say mean things about orcs and half orcs, and so I made the robot because orcs are usually smart enough to make robots, so I made a robot. And now the robot can do it for me, and it's kind of.
Question: are there any buttons on the robot?
There are no buttons on it.
No buttons on the robot.
Are there any knobs? Are there any pulleys?
There are no
Levers,
knobs or pulleys.
bells,
Think we can control him with?
Bells, whistles.
There's just kind of a central unit, the arms, legs, and a head that's on a very like a short neck.
Okay.
I'm gonna just touch his chest.
Coral looks down at you and smiles. Hello, I am Coral. What is your name?
My name's Marta. You're very cold.
Yes, Marta. I am a robot.
You have a beer with you. Is that just like for fun?
It is for show. It helps me fit in.
So you cannot ingest that beer.
No, but it makes people less uncomfortable. And he grabs
Very
grabs the beer and brings it up, and kind of his mouth like, and he just like pours it in, and you hear like a hollow dripping sound as
Oh my
he
God.
slams the jug back down. See?
Cool.
Like flushing in a really like echoey bathroom.
Yeah. I think, okay, I know we're talking to everyone. I think we need to figure out, like, sorry, this is out of character context, which happens. I think we gotta figure out, like, what their purpose is as a crew.
So,
Like, what they're after.
as you kind of think about what you guys need to do, you see that Dr. Captain Page is examining the body further. He stands up and says, "Would anybody have an objection to me taking this body?" And the other crews are kind of uninterested. Nobody says anything. So he picks up the body, and as he does, a small object falls out of the pocket and rolls onto the floor. Dr. Captain Page sets the body down, turns around, and picks up what you see to be a small obsidian coin.
Okay.
He turns it slowly, and as he's examining it, you see Emile at the bar, the elven woman, kind of choke on her drink and whip back around. She then leans next to her.
So when he walked in and pointed to a meal, you weren't talking
Yes.
about a plate of food.
No.
Oh, I thought you meant a plate of
That's
food.
my
I was like, you pointed at a plate of food and said war or
Yes.
something.
God, that sounds like a weird dish.
Sorry, that's my
Yummy.
bad. I forgot. I didn't get a chance to do the names, and I defaulted to the name.
That's
but
fine.
Emile is the elven woman,
A meal.
Okay.
the golden rose,
So he pointed to Emile and said,
and said
Gold.
gold.
okay.
Aha.
So she's flipping out about this obsidian coin.
She like chokes on her drink, turns back around, and then leans and whispers something to her compatriot next to her, who also looks back and does the same thing, and then turns to the bar.
Cool, and that's like the only crew we haven't talked to yet.
Let's go. Well, let's.
Wait, let's see what this guy's doing with his body.
I kind of. Oh, sure.
Dr. Captain Page is no longer interested in the body.
Okay.
He's now examining the coin very closely, and he turns the coin and he walks over to the he walks over to the window where there's a little more moonlight, and as he turns the coin in the moonlight, you begin to see fractals form all around the room,
Oh, okay.
very similar to what you saw in the rain earlier.
Okay.
Like the guy that was reaching out.
Yeah, the spectral.
Inspector Man.
Yes. And as you see these fractals, a high-pitched noise comes in and begins to fill your hearing
Whoa.
until you hear nothing and the room goes black. You look around and you can't see anything.
But what if I have dark vision?
Bromst.
It doesn't matter. You can't seem to see
Bromst.
anything at
I'm
all.
over here. Please just slap around until you hit me.
You reach out. You can hear each other. It's like an echoey,
I can hear your slaps.
like, and it kind of whispers through. But you reach out. You can't feel anything. You feel gravity, but you feel kind of also like you're floating in space.
Octopus, where are you?
Um,
We were just getting to know each other.
As you look around, suddenly the darkness whooshes down into a small orb, and you see it out in front of you.
Whoa.
Then, from the orb, you begin to hear whispers. As the whispers go away,
Thank you, you will never escape.
Thank you, Betsy.
Thank you,
Bets.
Betsy Betsy.
Betsy Bets with the 10 months.
Skipjack, what's going on with your nipples?
They're rotating like
Whoa! Your nipples are reacting
They're going
freely
haywire.
to the orb.
Oh my god. This is fucked
As
up.
as your nipples react to the orb begins to move through your center. And as it does, you feel all sense of decay or loss, pain, anything negative leave you, and you feel euphoric. And then you look down and see that your entire body and everything around you in this blank landscape is gold. What does each of your characters want most in the world?
Oh my god.
I want to see. I want to see the pirates, the dead bodies of the pirates that killed my husband.
Okay. You reach out your hands, and as you're looking at your golden hands, you see the bodies of the pirates that killed your husband. And
Yes!
you see them grow until they become real in front of you. And you're standing over them, and you feel this triumphant sense of joy as you have conquered the people that wronged you so long ago.
Vengeance!
Who else?
I want to win the gnome version of an Oscar.
You look down and you see a small gnome golden figure form in your hand. As a microphone appears in front of you, and all of a sudden there's a stage of thousands of individuals, TV cameras and everything, as you stand there ready to give your acceptance speech.
Skipjack has only ever wanted to like experience true adventure. Because he's super stupid and vain, but he's only ever read about adventure, so he just wants to do that.
You feel this like buzzing sensation in your body, and then you feel as if with every micro motion of your muscles, you are causing entire shifts in culture. So you're running through, the decks of ships, or you're fighting people, sliding down hills. Every motion that you make feels as if it's an entire adventure in and of itself. And you see all of these visions of grand activities.
Brahms wants like to have a family and a kid and a dog and a house and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But I think he really needs like a emotional connection with somebody.
Okay. You look down at your hands, and then you see another hand form in yours. As you look up, you see a dwarvish woman smile at you, and you feel a warmth in your heart, as you know that whoever this woman is, you know her better than anybody you've ever known. And you look in front of you, and you see two small dwarven children, a small dog, and a house with a dwarvish picket fence. Then the orb finishes its move through you, and as it does, the gold around you and in your body begins to disappear, and you begin to feel your normal feelings of despair and negativity, limitation come back. It's almost sickening as it does.
My nipples deflate.
No!
My nipples just deflate.
Oh.
I feel the need to murder again.
You turn around behind you to see the orb stopping again in empty space. And it feels as if the orb is calling to you. What do? You are each in your own your own blank world.
Skip runs after it.
Okay.
Like immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, same with Nomia.
Okay.
Yeah, Brahms gets up slowly and just kind of like trudges toward it.
I kind of wobble.
All right. You all begin to move forward toward this orb. As you do, it doesn't really feel like you're ever getting any closer. And then, as you reach out, the orb all of a sudden cracks.
No!
A small bit of black fog begins to seep out.
I
As
try
it
to
does-
suck it in. I try to smoke that.
You try to inhale this good dank black smoke.
Yes.
But it doesn't go anywhere. You're breathing air, but it doesn't seem to be affecting anything else around you.
I just want to hit.
The black smoke forms into a vine-like shape and whips out. And as it does, you see visions of war and tragedy. Another black vine forms and whips out again. And as it does, you hear explosions and see fires. This continues and builds until it becomes overwhelming, and all of a sudden, again, your vision goes black. Then each of you looks down to see that you are each holding the coin. Looking around, you see fractals again to your left and right, and through those fractals, you can see everybody else in the tavern that you were in, all individually holding the coin.
Oh my god.
Until finally, your reality whooshes back in, and you snap back to reality. Make a Constitution check.
Whoa.
Oh no,
which
this
one
is
is
not
that?
gonna go well for
Oh,
Skip.
I have that.
15 plus 0, 15.
Okay.
5 plus 2 is 7.
Okay.
16 plus 4, 20.
Oh wow.
Is that
11.
plus 5?
16.
16. Okay. So the three of you, everybody besides Marta, you feel yourself snap back to reality, and oh, there goes gravity, and the three of you fall on the ground. Marta, you stay standing.
I'm still like floating.
You're back in the tavern now, but
Oh.
you feel this kind of like boom, and land on the ground, and your footing is solid. You look over and see Dr. Captain Page, who was holding the coin, lose himself for a moment, and the coin launches out of his hand and falls on the ground in the middle of the room.
That coin is loud and bouncy.
As it sits there, everybody looks around to each other's eyes, to the coin, back to each other's eyes, and feels that you all had a similar vision. The room is silent.
Oh my god.
I dive after that coin.
Okay.
I'm already on my feet, so I'm going. But I'm so slow.
All right, you're diving as
You're
well.
diving?
Yes, I'm running.
Okay.
I think we're all.
Also
I'm going for it.
All
Skip
right.
would be good.
Help!
You're all gonna
me!
dive for the coin.
Someone needs a
Someone's
beer.
just ordered a beer.
Okay,
The-
we're going. We're gonna.
The bartender kind of looks around, trying to find the person.
I'm swan diving for that coin, baby.
All right, everybody roll a d20 for me.
Any modifier?
Your dex modifier.
Okay, sweet. That's gonna be a big old 5 plus 4, 9.
It's a 9.
That's a 8.
8 plus 1.
6 plus
That's a 9.
2. Oh, 9.
9.
9 plus 2 is 11.
Do I get a bonus since I'm already on my feet?
Yes, actually, I'll let you have advantage, so you can roll twice.
Whoa!
And that's a 10 minus 3
Okay, let's try again.
and a 4.
So
Okay. So didn't help a
We'll
whole
go with
lot.
the 7.
Wait, what did I get?
So when you
Oh,
when
it's
you
a
have
higher
advantage,
two.
Oh, you
yeah,
just
it's just
picked
a higher
oh,
two.
so I just suck. I, got
I
a
probably
7.
should have given you 3 disadvantage, but oh well, we'll move forward.
Well, I did get a 9 anyway, so it's
I got a
fine.
9 too.
I
What?
got an 11.
An 11. Okay.
Let's go.
All right. You all jump. Actually, describe to me how you try to grab this coin.
Yeah, baby.
I look like I'm running really fast, but I'm barely.
The fractals are still fading, and it kind of the sense of motion is like.
Yeah, I'm like.
It's like when you try to run in a dream.
Yeah, and I'm just like barely. I almost fall over. I think.
Yeah. I try to jump for it and I end up in a very bad belly flop
Okay.
situation. And I'm really just arcing forward as opposed to really going for the coin.
Okay.
So I just kind of land on my stomach and face.
Okay.
I do a sort of like a stage roll that I learned from the stunt coordinator on Nomeo 2. That is just like the perfect stage roll.
I forgot that Skip has had like 2 or 3 beers at this point. So in his mind, he's doing like a perfect gainer, like backwards to try and jump onto this coin, and he just beefs it real hard.
Okay. You all wager your attempts to try and grab the coin. Who got the closest? I think Nomeo. Okay. Nomeo, you almost get there, but just before you do, you see a black glove wish in front of you, grab the coin, and snap it, like flick it to the left side of the room where the heartbeat table was.
Oh no.
You look back and you see the glove return to Dr. Captain Page's hand. He turns to his crew and he yells, like with a very odd, he really mouths it as well as says it, but he says, "Orange." The woman with the red mohawk, the elven woman, goes, and then they all dip out the back door. So
did they grab the coin?
they grabbed the coin. The elven woman with the red mohawk caught the coin.
Got it.
So her, Pinky, the dude with the army backpack, the arms, not army,
Yeah.
and Smudge, the very small guy with the very big backpack, all ran out the back door and are now presumably running down to the docks.
Damn, Daniel.
Fuck, I almost had it.
I
Did
would
you
like
guys
to-
see that roll that I just did?
I
I
was
learned that
very
on the move.
That was an impressive roll.
I was very
Thank you.
impressed.
Yeah, it took a while to learn that actually.
My
I would
face
like,
hurts.
I would like to remind everyone that that is the warship. That is the ship that got pointed to and said war.
Mm-hmm.
The
So
heartbeat
Yes.
people.
heartbeat is war.
You see the Golden Rose crew from the bar begin to try and move to follow them, but before they can, Hamish, the dwarven captain of the Compass crew, speaks up. "Nobody move!
Okay.
It seems, Captain Page, that your crew has the coin. But I don't think that they'll be going anywhere without you. And it seems for now, we've got you."
Captain Page looks at Hamish and crosses his arms and smiles. He looks around at everybody and says, "That does seem to be the case." He then looks to the 4 of you and says, "I would like to extend my offer one final time.
you may join me on my crew. And whatever this vision foretold of, we will find it together. And I'm sure you will learn many valuable medical lessons along the way as well.
He means to cut up people.
Yeah, you need to kind of.
Wait, why do they need us? In
Because
addition to the coin?
numbers is strength, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it,
basically-
we didn't get to talk to the Rose
Because
crew.
I'm extremely attractive.
as he says that, Hamish speaks up again.
No, don't go with him. Nobody even knows where this Scarlet Isles is. Come with me. I'm the best navigator the sea's ever known.
That's the end.
That's the end. After he speaks, Emil, the elven woman, chimes in.
If you go with Hamish, it will take you years to get there. I can ride the winds better than anybody here. I'm the fastest sailor. Come with me and we will get there first.
That's gold. They got a raven and a tall dude with a ponytail.
Right.
Finally, the Dragonborn from the Anchor and Sword crew chimes in.
Criminals, all of them! If you want to stay on the right side of the law, come with me. And the Admiral will give us a fleet.
That sounds like a narc.
Yeah, that guy definitely sounds
Wait,
like
what did the dead dude say about that crew?
That's power.
Power.
And that has Stranko.
Stranko?
Oh yeah, Stranko, the guy who he's
Oh,
not the guy who's seen my movie, right?
He's the
Yeah.
mechanical arm.
No, wait,
No,
mechanical arm
Stranko
guy
had
was
the weird
from
eye.
the heart.
Stranko,
yeah, he had the weird eye.
well, it just warped the eye in
Yeah,
your
oh,
glass.
got it.
Stranko had the very ornate vest.
Mhm.
Stranko. And he,
Got it,
yeah,
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
we
guys
don't
are
want
the
to go
narcs.
with that guy.
Uh,
I hate that guy.
Yeah, that team is my least favorite.
Which one has the robot?
Robot is a compass, which is the end.
And that's got the sexy octopus.
So
Yeah,
you're kind of favoring.
Yeah, I definitely want to. I'm thinking Compass is the movier.
And I don't really like the robot.
Do we go with
I love
something
the
that's
robot.
called the end?
They
I
haven't
mean,
spoken
the end
up.
could mean the end of our journey, which is where we need
The end.
to
Have
go.
they spoken
That's
up in
true.
this calamity right now?
You know?
yeah, he said Hamish, the dwarf
Hamish is
captain.
the dwarf guy. Got it.
Yeah.
Image dwarf guy.
Who's
yeah.
the navigator.
Gotcha.
Dr. Captain Page looks over and says, "Your answer now."
Are we
Well-
going with compass? Because that's
Hamish.
octopus lady and robot.
They also
That is
would
the
know
end?
how to get there based on the dwarf guys.
Maybe we should have our friends, our friends decide.
Mm,
Oh my
yeah.
god, yeah.
Oh,
Does anyone have any
not a bad
input?
idea.
God.
Yeah, what do you
I
guys
can
think?
I can
What do y'all
drum
like?
up a little thingy.
Okay,
whatever we call
so
it.
Heartbeat has the coin. They're war. They have the damn Daniels. The Anchor crew, it has the Dragonborn, who's a narc, and their power with Stranko. We don't like them. Compass is the dwarf Hamish. Their thing that they got pointed out was the end. They have the robot and the octopus lady, and then the Rose team, which we didn't get to talk to, was pointed at and told gold, and they have the elf, the anthropomorphic raven, and a tall guy with a ponytail.
Roll to form a super crew.
I mean, I wish.
Trying to convince them all to join one
Yeah,
team.
exactly. Listen,
I mean, we are very charismatic.
Marta got us out of a jam with her charisma
Yeah.
recently, so
Yeah, don't limit yourselves.
Don't limit ourselves.
Don't limit yourselves. That would be a tragedy.
Are we frozen? I feel like there's no chat. Oh, there it
there
is.
they are.
There they are.
Compass is robot crew.
Compass is robot crew.
Yes. Compass is robot
Take the
crew.
leaders.
I think it took Super Pizza's thing as a vote because they used the word compass and
That's really funny. Review the captains.
the
Okay.
captains were
Yes,
Captain-
so-
Yeah.
Our captains are Dr. Captain Barnabas Page. He is the captain of the Heartbeat Symbol crew.
Mhm.
And his claim was that you would find wherever you were looking for and everybody would learn in the process.
And they were war.
They were war, yes. Hamish.
Maybe hold up the flags
Sorry.
while
Oh
we
yes,
got the...
that's a good idea.
They're gone too, right? They left.
No, they're
They-
waiting for us.
So
Oh, okay. But they left the bar though, right?
They left the bar,
They're,
but
like,
the captain's
leaving.
still there. Yeah.
So yeah, Dr. Captain Page's crew left and is running toward the dock.
Mhm.
Dr. Captain Page is still in the tavern, and everybody else is still there. So
So they have the coin,
Dr. Captain Barnabas Page.
heartbeat.
Okay,
Heartbeat
heartbeat.
Then we have
Captain Hamish Brine.
Okay.
Compass.
And that's Compass. They were the end.
that's Compass. They were the
they
end.
got the octopus and the robot.
The octopus and the robot. We have Emil Dorado,
She said she's the best sailor.
fastest.
And
sailor.
she-
Fastest sailor.
She also had a
Shelly Helly
Yeah.
also pointed out that Emil looked like what she knew what was going on when she saw that coin.
She
That's
did
true.
react, yes.
That's true. Okay.
And that's the Rose team.
And then finally, you have a hat that does not like to cooperate with me.
That's a beret, it happened.
You have
Bruckus Paisley!
That's a good
of
voice.
the anchor and sword.
And that was
And I
that was
don't
power.
like
That was power,
Yes.
yes.
I think
We
power
think
is
they're
the-
narcs.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're narcs.
Yeah,
for
he is
sure.
he is openly a supporter
Where-
of the Navy.
Where are they going? What are they doing? I wish we would have found any of that out when we were talking to all of them.
It's a good
We were
point.
just trying to hit on them.
We were just
Alright.
trying to hit on them.
Well,
What I will say to clarify that is that you kind of put together that this bar in this particular port is just where people go to kind of have their off time. So most likely they were in between missions and just
Okay.
spending time at the port to
Kick
Okay.
it.
recoup
Okay.
themselves.
Okay.
I'm gonna fix my
it's
stuff.
looking like everything's coming up roses.
Ooh, we got.
tied.
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
Rose.
Okay,
Ooh, all right.
we doing Rose team?
Doing Rose team.
Why not?
Yeah,
I guess so.
the
Well,
one we got to talk to the least.
But she had a good reaction.
She had
to
a
the
good
coin,
reaction,
so I
okay.
feel like they might know something.
I trust Emil.
Okay.
She's an elf. I get it.
So,
Okay, we're going with the Rose team.
Dr. Captain Page asks for your answer, and you say,
Rose.
We're going with the elf, with a meal.
We're going with that meal.
The woman with the
A
cool hat.
delicious meal.
"Well, I am so pleased to hear this." She turns to the darker complexioned man next to her, and he goes, "Hey, welcome aboard!"
Well, they all have fun accents. That's really good.
Yay!
And we say, hey.
Have you guys seen any of my
Hi.
movies?
Before anybody can get an answer for that, Dr. Captain Barnabas Page looks upset.
Yeah, because he's a cannibal. I don't
This
know.
is most unfortunate.
You can have the dead guy.
He
To
he
join your crew.
looks down at the body, and then he looks back up at everybody else, and he finally turns to Hamish and says, excuse me, he turns to Hamish, and as he does, you see him reaching slowly underneath his white coat.
Oh yeah,
to
do we have
grab something
weapons? I
on
forgot
his
to
belt.
ask.
You have whatever weapons you leveled your characters
Got it.
with.
Okay.
I got a dagger, which gives me -1.
I have a morning star.
You'll get some options though
Okay.
when you get on your ship.
Just didn't know if we were battle ready or not in this bar.
You are, yeah. So he reaches down to his belt, and you can see that he is grabbing something that looks like an orange vial almost. He turns to Hamish and says, "Oh, and Hamish, it's Dr. Captain." As he throws the vial on the ground, and a
no.
poof of orange smoke appears. When the smoke vanishes, so too does the Dr. Captain.
I try to inhale the smoke. Because I think that may be related to the orb pie I just got.
Marta,
Okay.
Marta, I don't think that's...
Marta, come on.
That's safe.
I inhale a lot of it.
Make a roll for me with your Constitution,
Oh, God.
Oh,
Constitution?
Martha.
Yeah. which is pretty low, right?
No, it's +4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a strong old woman. 20?
Oh, you critted?
No, no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, D20.
4.
Nice.
+4, I got 8.
Okay, I like this. All right, you like lean over and take a big whiff. You then feel your insides start to churn and like kind of move all over the place.
Oh no!
And then all of a
Marta,
sudden, you all see Marta disappear.
No!
Oh, fuck, Marta!
Marta, you appear further down the hill,
Guys!
outside, and Dr. Captain Page and his crew are just in front of you, running.
Oh my
Dr.
God,
Captain
Marta,
Page
get him!
emerged from the smoke, and he looks back at you, perplexed. He stops for a second, but then shakes it out of his mind and continues running to
I
his
tried to seduce him.
Okay. make a roll. Don't tell me what it is, and then play it out, and then tell me the roll.
Is it any...
Actually, just play it out first, and then we'll roll.
Okay. Excuse me, doctor.
I'm sorry. How did you appear?
I just took a puff of that sweet smoke.
No matter. Did you change your mind?
No, but I did change my underwear.
Did you soil yourself?
I did a little bit back in the bar in the corner, but that doesn't matter. How about you and me see what that lab's all about?
No. He turns around.
Can I still roll?
Roll, yeah.
I got a 12.
Okay. He says, no. He turns around, and he and his crew continue sprinting toward the ship.
Do you have a weapon or anything?
I have a dagger.
That's -4.
They're gone. You're kind
Damn
of
it.
you're
Damn
like sitting
it.
in the mud. They're off and gone.
If you guys would have seen a picture of me back in the day.
None of us are out there with
I know, I'm talking
Talking
to
to
I'm
him.
just talking to I think you guys were with me still. I think you guys came.
There's silence after you say your line.
Okay, back in the bar, you hear Emil. What was that?
We do not know. We're very
Oh, that's
scared.
Marta. She'll probably be fine. She does that kind of stuff all the time.
Well, we should go get her.
This whole time, Skip is like, in movies, it's like when you see the love of your life and the whole screen goes like kind of pink around the edges, and like whatever you're saying stops happening, and it's like, don't wanna close my eyes, don't wanna fall asleep, cause I miss you, baby. So I'm gonna like, so that's just happening while you're freaking out, and
Okay.
Skip's just like, don't wanna close my eyes, don't wanna fall.
Skip!
Ah!
Skip!
Ah! I'm in love with you. What? Help!
Deal with that later.
Help!
You just feel a beer kind of appear in your hand.
Okay.
We need to go get your friends.
Oh,
now! Get the
Marta!
coin.
Marta!
Emil and her crew begin to run out the door. All the other crews as well start to move to the exit.
Okay. Skip like looks at the exit and looks at his beer and looks at the exit and looks back at his beer and then he chugs it and then he runs.
Is there one exit?
There's 2 exits. There's I will show you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's the sorry. Never mind.
Ignore this.
Don't look at
I'll show you. There is the exit that was the main door, and then in the back left corner that Dr. Catherine's crew.
Where's everyone heading out of?
Oh, yeah.
The main door.
Main door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still Rhine brings up a good point. I need,
Coral breaks through the window. Yeah.
down the beer and roll for Constitution for drunkenness, which is a good point.
Let's do it.
What's my Constitution? Not great.
Oh, to Constitution being drunk. I didn't realize that. Thank
it's
you.
a big old 10 plus 0.
10 plus
So
0
this boy
is.
is drunk.
Hammered.
This boy is tanked.
Could.
Does that affect like?
Yeah, that don't
Well,
I
I mean,
get
I know it
dis-
affects everything.
don't I get
Okay,
disadvantage
okay.
on rolls?
Oh, okay. I get you.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
I'd like to pitch kicking a table in front of the back door and then us making a run for the front door. Or I guess reverse it, wherever.
Okay. Ooh, I like that. That's cool. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I need to do a strength check
At-
for that or something?
yeah, strength.
Okay.
You're a strong guy.
Oh boy.
Roll that d20, baby. Ooh!
17.
What's your strength mod?
17.
Strength mod is +2.
Damn.
Okay.
19.
Big old 19.
Yeah. You nail it. Describe to me how it happens.
Cool. So we see that everyone's running toward the back door, or which is the back door? Yeah.
The main door.
The main door, right? Okay. I say, take this. And I walk over and I like really lean back and I kick a table and it flies across the room, sliding like against the wood, almost like kind of like grinding into it on the bottom side with its legs, and it slams into the door, exploding. Not like a fire away or anything like that, but like the wood chips and kind of splinters and like hits everybody, and everyone kind of like stops as if they had like a traffic pileup or something.
Okay, everybody on the sword and anchor crew who was closest to the door has to shield themselves.
Yeah.
And they're backed away for a second.
Let's go that way now.
Emil stops dead in her tracks, turns around and says, "Good thinking!" And then she sprints out the back door.
And we just want to take note that Bromst mostly did this to hurt the table and not really not really to
Big
really
old-
like aim for the door.
Big
He
old
just really
table
wanted
vendetta.
he just wanted to beat up another table.
Exactly right still, Ryan, like a Bollywood movie, yes. And take that, table.
The table took it.
And then we run out.
You sprint out the door.
Wait, I run over, before we sprint out, I run over to the octopus girl. I'm like, hey, you want to come with us? Like, we're about to head out.
She just shakes her head and her tentacles kind of like.
All right, you're lost. I am a movie star. I've been in 2 movies. Nothing? Alright.
No, man, we are going. I haven't learned your name yet.
Oh, I'm Nomeo.
Good to meet you, Nomio.
I've been in some movies.
You all run outside of the tavern and down the hill to the docks, where you arrive at the ships that you saw earlier, which now you can
Ooh.
see. So
Where am I?
you are.
I'm still
were
I'm
outside
still
last
reminiscing
time.
on my hotness as
In
a
the
young
mud.
young lady. I think I'm talking to you guys still.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
I think we probably ran
I was
past
a 9.
you.
Yeah, you're.
I caught up to you, I'm assuming.
Marta,
Yeah.
you're sitting in the mud as they run by you and pick you up.
Brahms kind of grabs me.
Do I have to roll?
No, you don't have to roll. You're imbued with the moment.
I pick her up like a briefcase.
Like
Wait,
by
but
my
how-
like
Yeah.
by the side of my dress.
I pick her up like a surf. Yeah, no,
But how tall are you, Brahms? Is she just dragging in the
I'm
mud?
just dragging on the. Ah!
No time. No time.
Oh!
No time.
Ow! Ow!
Emil looks back slightly confused, but then remembers what she's trying to do. You run down to the docks, and you see Dr. Captain Page and his crew get on this boat here. This is the lab for anybody that wondered
Okay.
what that little frosted
Okay.
glass thing is. And they begin to sail out. But they are on, if you remember correctly, they were the first boat you passed on the way in, so they
Oh,
are the
right.
furthest away.
Okay.
So they're only just boarding their ship as
Okay.
you guys get to your ship, which
Oh,
is
Just-
yeah, baby.
The fastest.
Yes.
Look at that needle.
So you are in a ship named the Golden Rose,
Of course we are.
and Hamish and his crew, as well as Brackus and his crew, were slowed by your very clever table kick.
Yes.
So they have yet to arrive, and the Dr. Captain and his crew and Emil and the rest of you guys begin to pull out of the harbor.
Okay.
Everybody roll initiative.
Can I take a quick Dunkarooski in the ocean to try and sober up?
Oh yeah, okay, sure.
Like Skip is
It's-
gonna
There's a lot. It's like a stormy night, so
Yeah.
there's a lot of waves happening.
cool.
So just be aware of that.
I mean, it could be like the shallow end where you,
Are we out
when
on
you're
the-
a
are we
kid
out
and
on
you
the
just
dock
kind of
now?
like dunk
Yes,
your
something
head.
like that.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm rolling my
You're rolling your athletics check
athletics.
with disadvantage because you're drunk.
Okay.
Because you're swimming.
Well, okay, so that's an 11 plus 4 though, so
Okay.
that's 15, and that's a 7 plus 4, which is 11.
Okay. 11. You dive into the water and like at first your body just knows what to do. You're an athletic elf, so you kind of like naturally go through. But then you start to enjoy yourself a little too much because you're drunk, and you start to slam into the posts. You like kind of hit the ladder to climb back up, and you just get generally banged up, and take 1d4 of damage.
No! Cripes. That's a 2! Dang it.
And also, still Ryan said, have y'all explained your classes? I showed up late, so we can just go through our
Yeah.
classes.
Yeah, that's a good.
I'm a dwarf barbarian.
I am a human Italian monk.
And I am a gnome fighter.
I'm an elf ranger.
Great.
Great!
The NPCs don't really have classes.
Skip, are you okay?
He seems okay.
So we're rolling for initiative?
Yeah, roll for initiative.
I got 5 minus 3, so 2.
You have a -3 initiative?
Yeah, that's wild.
You forgot that.
I got a 13 plus 2 is 15.
I got a nat 20 plus 2.
I got, what did I get?
First nat
19.
19 plus 1.
Damn, y'all. All right. So, in order of highest to lowest number.
So I got 20.
Skipjack got
22.
22, then 20, then I got, what did I get? 15?
Super Pizza is very interesting.
And I got 2.
Okay.
Does Italy exist?
Does Italy exist canonically in this world?
Yes.
I mean, I'm from there.
I think it has to.
It does, but it's not a full country. It's a subsection of another large country.
It's like a zip
Still-
code. It's a zip code in Pangea. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Same,
you know.
same culture, history, and people,
Everything is the same.
but it's just not its own country.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay, so we
Waiting
have
for our independence.
Skip, Bromps, then Emil's turn, then we have Nomio, right?
Yes.
And then a good old Marta
2.
with a 2.
A nat 2.
All right. So
That natural too.
let me see if I can find some good.
Oh, that's such a good pun, Still Writer.
Yeah.
Someone said Italy is a lie. They said it's a lie.
Italy.
Ew.
You know,
I don't
Alright.
appreciate you guys making fun of me.
Hey, we're on our boat.
You're on your boat, and it is.
And we're back.
it's
Hello.
it seems to be a little light out for nighttime, but
Yeah.
it's beside the point.
Sun's rising.
Yes, it's gone through the whole night.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys all get on your boat, the
Golden
the
Rose.
Golden Rose here.
The Golden Rose.
You are closest to the tavern, so you get on just as Dr. Captain's crew is pulling out. He begins to pull out, and Emil naturally positions her ship here in front.
Whoa.
As she does,
Yeah, baby.
you are greeted, as this is all occurring, you are greeted by a young man accompanied by 3 other young men. And he runs up and salutes you and says, "Hello, I am Private Fodder. This is Private Nemo, Private Chaff, and Private Board. We're not really privates, but we're new sailors, so I just like to use that. It's good to meet you.
I'm sorry, Private Jeff.
Private Chaff.
Private
Shaft.
Chaff.
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 C-H-A-F-F.
Shaft.
Chaff.
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 Private chaff.
Private Chaff.
Chaff. Gaff.
Chaff.
And
Chaff.
Marta does not hear what he's saying.
Marta, it's chaff.
Chaff.
Oh, this
That
guy's
sounds like
suspicious.
someone's under suspicion.
Spaff.
All right, well, this is great, but it looks like things are about to heat up. So let me give you a rundown of the tools we have on our ship. So for people watching, when I mentioned earlier that our heroes will be able to use kind of like the tools that the ship has at their disposal, this is what I was talking about. So your ship, the Golden Rose, as you can see, has a crossbow on the front and a crossbow on the back. You can fire either a regular crossbow bolt or a rope bolt, so like a rope dart. You have a very special magical rudder called the swivel rudder, which allows your ship to pretty much turn on a dime, even though it's massive.
Ooh.
And then Emil has a trait of being the fastest sailor, so if another ship is in front of you, you guys will naturally catch up over time.
Oh, cool.
Onfroy, who is the darker complexion, very excited man from the bar, is a weapons expert, so you get plus on any attack roll that you're firing from a ship weapon, or that he is handling.
Okay.
Yarlo, who is the raven anthropomorphized person, can glide. For those of you who know D&D, he's a Kenku. And Kenku can't actually fly in the D&D lore, but we're going to give him the glide ability here
Okay.
to make it fun. And then Alexander Crisp, who is the glasses man from the bar,
Yes.
is not a fighter in any manner, but he is very well versed on history and lore and everything of that manner.
Still no healer.
Still no healer, no.
Don't need it.
So, to run through very quickly, we got 2 crossbows with a regular or rope bolt. We have the ability to turn on a dime.
Magic rudder.
We've got a boost in speed, a boost in attack, a member that can glide between ships, and lots of info on history and lore and stuff.
Cool.
We're stacked.
And Rangers get cure wounds, but I'm only level 1, so I can do that next level, which I fully intend to. But and then we get to control those people if we want, right?
Yes, if you want to spend your turn to control one of the shipmates, you can do that,
Cool.
and you can use whatever trait they have at their ability.
But they won't use their turns independent of us, so.
No, they're attending to ship duties
Got it.
outside of that. So, with that, we're launching into combat.
Fight.
Okay.
Fight.
So, okay,
Yes.
cool.
Questions?
So we're already in front of them?
Where you are maneuvering in front of them, and you hear Emil yell out, "I'm going to fake them out. It looks like we're going to hit, but I'll swivel at the last moment."
That's great. Marta's gonna pee real quick.
Okay, Martha. That happens when you get to be that age.
Thank you for understanding.
Marta, just stick your ass off the side of the boat.
I'm already peeing on the deck.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Emil very courteously rocks the boat back and forth with the helm to
Alright.
get some water to wash
Get
up
some piss off the
and wash
deck.
the pee away.
It's the piss deck.
We've all been there, Marta. It's okay. Skip. It is
Yeah.
your turn first.
Okay.
Is
Well-
that better on the ship sounds?
Yeah, let us know if you can hear us or if
Yeah,
the
please.
sea is too loud.
So since Skip's like wasty face, I think I'm gonna spend a turn being en froid.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire a roped bolt onto the other ship.
Okay.
So that we can kind of like tether.
Cool. I'm gonna have you do the roll,
Okay.
but Onfroy, who is near the helm, sorry, you're gonna shoot a regular bolt or
A roped bolt.
Okay. To which part of the ship? their
To
ship?
the. Well, we have two. One on the front, one on the back,
Yes.
right? So I guess I'm gonna do on the back to try and hit the middle of the ship.
You
Yeah.
got it. Okay. Onfroy says, "I've got an idea!" And he sprints to the back crossbow. He kicks the lock and swings it back around. He lines up his shot and says, "Check this out!" And then he lets it loose.
And then do I have a mod or do I get a plus or anything?
Yeah, it should be a plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so +2 to whatever you
Oh
roll.
my god, please work. 8 plus 2, that's a 10.
10. Okay. He shoots it, and he looks really stoked as it flies through the air. But then his face shrinks as it hits the side of the hole and just bounces off into the water, now dragging.
Oh,
You
dang
see
it.
Dr. Captain Page on the other ship look very satisfied with himself.
Oh shit, I should have aimed for the lab.
Oh, that would be
Anyway, next turn.
It is now Dr. Captain Page's turn.
Oh.
Let's see. Dr. Captain Page is going to turn to his left and whisper something, or turn to his left and say something to the face of the red mohawked elven woman, who runs up to the front of Dr. Captain Page's ship and loads a crossbow bolt that looks like it has something on the tip of it, like a small cylindrical canister. She too kicks the lock free, swivels, and tries to fire directly at Meal, who is at the helm. Woo!
Ooh, there
And
goes our-
down goes the
off
dice.
table.
It's still rolling. That's an 8.
Yeah,
So-
baby.
This bolt. Oh, thank you, Marta.
Uh-huh.
It's okay.
I think it's the rain right there.
Ah.
Just gonna pee a little bit more.
That's the sound of your pee, not rain.
Yeah.
It's a constant
Jesus,
thing.
that is loud, Marta. What did you drink before you got on the boat?
Gatorade.
You must be so relaxed that it flows through you like that.
Is that an Italian thing, or is that just an old thing?
The Gatorade?
Never mind.
Wait, so he was loading something up onto the end of his crossbow, and it was what?
And then, so the crossbow fires. It hits the deck where Emil is, and it actually sticks in the deck. And then the canister sputters a little bit, shoots just a touch of what looks like a green gas out, but then nothing happens.
Cool.
And
You
I
see-
inhale that.
No, it's such a tiny puff.
And I at least try.
You try and nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Captain Page looks very disappointed with himself on the other side of the ship. And as that happens, okay, some waves undulate both of your ships, and your ship comes very close to hitting Dr.
Oh,
Captain
fuck.
Page's, but then a wave at the last second rocks you back.
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
It is now Brom's turn.
I would like to take the bird person
Okay.
and
Wait, is this the Raven?
the
This is the
raven.
raven.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nevermore.
a Kenku.
Yes, the Kenku. I would like to use the Kenku and see if they could possibly try and, if visible, peck the coin from the doctor's person.
Okay.
And if not, then maybe just try to annoy them and just kind of like, attack. Just like, in general.
So to clarify, you want him to like try and glide
Glide
over,
over,
peck it out,
yeah.
and like retrieve it back.
Yes.
Okay. So that will take. He will fly over this turn, or excuse me, glide over this turn.
Okay.
He'll have to return on the next one.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he'll glide over and try to knock it free and like grab it,
Okay.
and then his attempt to get back will be the next turn.
Okay.
So Yarlo runs over to the side of the deck and goes, "Hello!" spreads his wings, and as the ship undulates on a big wave,
I didn't expect it to do that.
leaps off and glides effortlessly onto the other deck, where Pinky, the man with the
Falling with style.
falling with style,
Oh, backpack guy.
backpack guy with the arms, is inspecting the coin. Yarlo glides over and tries to give a good peck to knock the coin out of his hand. And if he gets... Ooh, he does not, unfortunately. He pecks, but then Pinky, observing it at the last moment, has the metal arms retract up, and he lurches backward. And Yarlo assumes his, like, attack stance. And it is now...
Dang it.
it is now Emil's turn. So Emil is piloting the ship here. As she said, she is trying to fake out Dr. Captain Page. And as Dr. Captain Page's ship moves forward, she pivots on a dime to come up directly next to him, and then hits hard left to try and ram your ship into Dr. Captain Page's. It does, in fact, ram into Dr. Page's, and again, Pinky drops the coin
Oh my
from
God.
his metal arms. It hits the ground on Dr. Captain Page's ship, and as the two ships kind of like fold into each other, the coin rolls down, hits the railing of Dr. Captain Page's ship, leaps over to your ship,
Ah!
and as it levels out, finds a resting spot in the center of your deck.
Hell yeah, baby.
Wow.
It is
Secure the
now-
coin.
It is now Nomia's turn.
Can I be our captain and steer the boat away?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, the coin is on our boat, so we're good to go. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Emil says, "Hold on!" And she yanks the helm to the right and attempts to divert herself away from Dr. Captain Page's ship.
Oh wait, our bird is still on the other boat though, right?
Your bird is still on the other boat.
Oh shit. And I can't use him on this turn because we used him last turn, right?
No, he'll return. He will, of his own volition. Sorry, I forgot to mention. He will try to get back of his own volition on your next turn, Brahms, since you
Got it.
used him.
Sure.
But he just won't be able to do anything else unless you want him to stay
Oh,
and
got
continue
it.
to act as him.
So I'm forfeiting my turn to get him back, basically.
No, you can have your turn. It's
Okay.
just he's forfeiting any action, any
I see.
other action that
Got
he'll
it.
do. So it doesn't really matter though, because as Emil yanks the helm to the right, a giant wave comes up from that side and hits your boat and slams you back
Oh,
in
fuck.
to Dr. Captain Page's boat. And again, the coin,
You should have just grabbed it,
Grab the coin,
Romeo.
yeah, see, that's
Jesus.
the coin slides down again into the middle and pink, back over to Dr. Captain Page's
We
ship.
still have our Kanko on that ship, though.
That's
Yeah.
my bad, guys.
Pinky looks shocked, and he reaches out his mechanical arm to try and grab it again.
Sorry,
Coin.
sorry, guys.
Unfreud goes, that is not good!
And Arcona,
Marta.
important if you're just I'm not using my turn, but important if you're just tuning in, you're on an adventure with us. Up in the corner there, you see the kind of overview of where we are. We're on the right ship.
The Golden Rose.
We're trying to get a coin from the ship on the left.
We're playing D&D.
It's D&D.
D&D, baby.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm Marta, and
Pirates.
it's my turn now.
It is Marta's turn, yes.
And he tries to grab. We haven't found out if he actually grabs it or not.
No, he's moving to grab
He's
it.
moving towards it.
Yes.
Throw your knife.
My knife with minus
try to
To heal
one.
him.
Try to get the Kanko back over with the coin.
Oh yeah, the
The
Yarlo is
yeah.
Our
still-
crow is still on the ship.
Yeah.
Still active.
Whereabouts is Cancun? Are they within striking distance to grab the coin?
Yes.
Before...
Yarlo is like right here, and the coin is right in the same area. So everybody, the Mohawk woman is up here. Everybody else is in this general vicinity, and the coin is kind of resting on the outskirts of them. So Yarlo is within grabbing distance.
Okay. Then I'm gonna have Yarlo go for the coin.
Okay. Yarlo grabs the coin, and I'm gonna have him do an athletics check to in one swoop, pick up the coin and then jump back and glide over to your ship.
Okay.
He's
That'd be
gonna
dope
have
if
to
he made
beat.
it.
Okay. You have to beat that. He does not quite beat
No.
what he
Okay.
needed to beat. He
Freaking bird!
Did you at least pick it up?
he
This is why I say you can never trust birds.
You always are saying that.
You've said it so many times.
he picks it up with his beak, but as he tries to jump and glide over, he lurches and it falls back out of his beak and back
God
onto the deck.
Damn it.
He
Onto
does
their deck?
glide back over to your ship,
We don't want him.
but empty-handed.
So the coin is still on the
He's on their boat
on their
again.
boat.
The
John
coin is-
Thompson, this is the obsidian coin that showed us our deepest desires, and so we really want to get it.
The coin is still on their boat. The waves begin to die down slightly as we are returning to the top of the order. And now, something interesting happens.
Oh no.
You begin to see more of the same kind of fractals that you saw in the tavern. But instead of any teleportation or visions, you see two small creatures appear on the deck of Dr. Captain Page's boat. One is a crab and one is a snake.
Oh my God, is this our Little Mermaid moment?
They look, maybe.
Under the sea.
They might try to cast cutting words and
Oh shit, no.
They look not like normal crabs or snakes. They look, it's just two of them, but they look slightly magical, if you could describe anything.
Okay.
Then also, you see Brackus' ship and Hamish's ship begin to come up from the rear as they have finally got their
these
footing.
guys.
Oh, they're finally getting on board.
And they are coming up. I know this is really tight,
Yeah.
but they're basically to the left of both of you and trying to come up. You're being slowed by the waves, so they were
We're
able
kind
to
of just
catch you.
chilling in the harbor still, kind of going back and forth.
You have just kind of made it past the docks,
Gotcha.
so it was really hard to get through since everything was undulating, and you made it out now.
Yes.
And
still, Ryan says eat that magic crab. So maybe one of us during our turn might
Try to eat it.
try to eat it.
okay, it is Skip's turn.
You can see Brahms doing that.
Okay. So the coin is still on the ship.
Coin is here.
Two
Two beasts.
are on our ship.
No, two beasts are on Dr. Captain
Oh,
Page's ship.
Dr. Captain Page.
Coming from the coin.
Yes.
Okay. God damn it. I'm so torn because Skip has good weapons, but he's drunk, so I don't want to waste a turn on a drunk guy.
Okay.
I can slap you across the face and try to get you out of your drunken state.
Would that be allowed?
You can ask Martha.
You know what?
Actually,
here's
it
what
might be Brahms would be better at slapping.
I won't give you I won't get you out of drunkenness completely, but it'll give you a turn where you're alert. So I'll give you advantage for a turn
Okay.
if you just slap the shit out of.
Can I ask for that now, or do I have to?
Yeah, you can ask for it. We'll make that a bonus action that can occur whenever. So
Okay.
if you just
Brahms!
Oh.
Hit me!
Really?
Yeah!
Really?
Yeah!
Okay.
roll a strength.
If you get a crit 20, you knock them out.
13.
13 plus 2.
Okay.
13.
You smack Skip across the face.
Great.
Skip, you feel
Feel-
energized.
I feel fucking alive.
I feel like I held back a little bit, but it gets the job
Okay.
done.
And now whatever you want to do, you have advantage.
That's great. I'm going to go with my original plan of trying to damage the lab because I feel like that will benefit us later.
Okay.
So I have a longbow because I'm an elf, and so I'm gonna try for that puppy. That is a big old 2 plus 4.
Well, you got advantage though, right?
No. Oh, do I have advantage? Because
Yes.
I got slapped?
Yeah, you got a second one.
Thank God. That's a 9 plus 4, so 13.
Okay, 13, and remind me again. Sorry,
I was just trying to hit the lab to crack the glass or something.
with the crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, with my longbow.
Okay. You fire at the lab, and it just kind of plinks off in the air.
God damn it.
lands on.
Skip.
And your face really hurts now.
Yeah, and I have a welt coming up on my beautiful elven face.
It's now Dr. Captain Page's turn. Dr. Captain Page reaches out his mage hand glove and
Yeah,
again
he's got the glove.
grabs the coin, returns it to his hand, and then you see Rooster sprinting from the other side of the deck. He hands it back off to Rooster.
Who's
This is
Rooster?
the claw guy.
Yes, sorry, excuse me. Rooster is the Mohawk.
Rooster's
Mohawk
Mohawk
elf.
trick.
Yes, forgot to mention that.
Rooster, the red mohawk.
Yes. So he hands it to Rooster and says something. Rooster disappears into presumably the lower deck,
Okay.
and that is his turn. It is now Brom's turn.
I would like to try and
Thank you very
try and use one of the ship's rope crossbows
Okay.
just to maintain some sort of connection to the boat, so we
Okay.
don't lose our chance to get the coin back.
Okay.
So I run up to, I guess, the back crossbow, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, and try and...
You're still kind of parallel. here.
Exactly, yeah. Try and hit them on their bumper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
11.
Was there a plus anything, or is it just...
Do you have like a? I think it might be Dex.
Dexterity?
Wouldn't it just be the weapon?
Maybe
Yeah.
a weapon, huh?
Okay, so it's just gonna be either way.
We have attack bonus, right? What is that?
No, but only
That's
with
for the
one foy.
weapons. Or for what?
Only with one foy.
Ah.
I see.
Yeah, it plinks off and doesn't stick.
I'm not good at this.
The on Dr. Captain Page's ship, you see both the crab and the snake attempt to follow this rooster woman. They kind of move around the deck, but have lost track of her, and so instead of doing anything, they actually transform. And the crab becomes a bird, and the snake becomes a very large octopus.
Octopus.
Whoa.
And
Whoa.
that is their turn.
Should have eaten that freaking crab before it turned into a bird.
Should have eaten the crab.
Okay, let's see.
Whom's turn?
It is now Emil's turn. So what is Emil going to do? Emil is going to say, ah, forget this! She looks up and like feels the wind, and then you see her eyes narrow. And as she very like minorly turns the helm, you can feel the sails begin to catch a little bit more wind. As they do, you advance in front of Dr. Captain Page's ship, and she yanks the helm left and purposely hits Dr. Captain Page's ship, doing some damage to your ship in the process.
Yeah.
But Emil says, jump now! We'll get a new ship!
Oh damn. Okay.
Wait,
So-
what's going on?
Everybody make a athletics check.
Oh fuck.
We're jumping ship?
Okay. Ooh, 19 plus 4, baby. That's a
Cool.
big old 23.
You're good.
Mine is...
There's that. Good
9
roll.
plus 4, so I got a 13.
Okay, you make it to the other ship, but you fall prone.
Okay.
I got a 9 plus 2, which is an 11.
You also make it, but fall prone.
Okay.
Athletics?
Yes.
Marta.
Where do I find that?
It should be in the main one.
One more.
Where we go one more, yeah. There you go.
Minus 3. Okay, here we go. 19!
Oh,
hey!
That's
Whoa,
16.
Okay, not only do you make it to the other ship, but you barely keep your footing, and you're kind of surprised with yourself.
Marta, nice jump.
Marta.
I still got it.
Emil, Yalo, and Unfroy also jump over and make it and keep their
Okay.
footing. You see Alexander Crisp, the man with the glasses, retreat to the helm to take your ship away,
Nice.
and he begins to turn and separate themselves. It is now.
Wait, so the ship, we all jump ship?
You all jump ship.
And that ship is just
Gone.
a perfectly good ship.
Well, Alexander Crisp, one of your other crewmates, is like
Great name.
He's taking care of it. So he's hanging on the sidelines now, just in case.
You guys, Marta's dex is so low because she's an 82-year-old Italian woman.
Carson Craft is right.
Mamma mia! But in
She's
this,
a human
in this
Italian
moment, I
woman.
jumped.
Sometimes you
They
get it though.
We
Yeah,
did
you get it.
custom.
But
we
I
did
have
custom,
great
custom stats.
charisma, great constitution.
Yeah, great.
Arts of the
constitution.
mind.
It's worse than a mushroom.
Throw that mushroom in some penne.
Cook it up. Make me a little meal.
Oh my god. And a meal.
And a meal.
Ah,
and a meal.
Okay.
So now, wait.
Now we're on the other ship?
Nomio's turn.
Okay, wait.
You're
hold
We're
on.
on the enemy ship.
We're on the boat now.
You're
We're
on
on the
Dr.
boat
Captain Page's
with the
ship.
lab. All right, wait. All of us?
All
Everyone
of
from
you.
our
Yeah,
crew?
we all made it.
Okay, I want to take over the history buff guy. What is his name?
Alexander
He's
Chris.
driving the ship.
Oh,
Crispy.
he's driving our ship?
Yeah.
He's on this boat.
Crispy's driving the ship.
I wanted him to go look at the lab.
Oh, damn it. Could he see it from afar?
Yeah, just like kind of.
Okay, Nomio's gonna run into the lab and just kind of try to remember what he can see.
Okay, alright, cool. You sprint into the lab. You open like a kind of a glass sliding door through the front section here. And upon immediate inspection, you see what looks like a combination like operating / work table in the center.
Oh no, I don't
With-
like that.
With like, something you can kind of pull over it. You see a lot of medical equipment on one side, a lot of science-y equipment on another.
Okay.
And then what almost looks like a kind of half magical, half old style attempt at a computer. So it's like a collection of metal parts that seem to be imbued with magic to compute different things.
Can
simple
how
screen.
big is it?
Um,
That computer thing.
it's like, it takes up kind of the whole back section.
Is
Oh.
it
You're
in
no-
multiple pieces?
It is. Have you ever seen The Winter Soldier? Okay.
No.
There's a-
Yeah, go
it's
on.
it's
Is that
like
movie? I
a
haven't seen it.
it's like a big like 3-section console computer. So it has almost like a soundboard kind of panel,
Okay.
and then a screen in the center one, and then just like kind of those cassette tape things on
Yes.
the other two sides.
Those
Like a
are-
really old computer.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just for
60s
show.
style computer.
Yeah.
Okay, but there's not like a tape or anything. Is there anything in there I can take?
That you can
grab?
take. There's like glassware in the science equipment, or you see some like scalpels and like surgical tools.
Any, sorry, am I allowed to ask questions?
Yeah.
Any like vials of
Yeah.
that stuff that like
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what
Yeah,
you're saying.
medicine?
or medicine, yeah. Sure.
You see, all of the vials are empty except for one that is half full of a kind of almost blue grayish liquid.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna drink it.
Okay. You you just take a swig of this blue gray liquid. Roll a Constitution check.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I need a fix. In gnome
Yeah.
version, in the gnome version of Hollywood, I was like hard addicted to gnome cocaine, so I'm kind of just like
No,
No pain.
yeah, gnome cane. So I'm
Gnome cane.
just all right. Constitution. My Constitution is +2, and that's a 10.
So 12.
Okay, 12.
No.
You drink it, and immediately your body is like, yo, what? And
It says that.
you hear your body exclaim, yo, what? And you
Oh, no.
convulse. A little bit like
No.
dribbles out of your mouth, but you're determined to keep it down. And you swallow, and as you do,
No.
you feel like you're getting bigger. You grow.
Finally.
And the lab around you almost gets smaller. As you look down, you're growing. But then as you hit about kind of 5'3", your right side stops and your left side continues to grow.
Oh
As you kind of tilt this way, your left arm gets very, very big, almost kind of Jekyll and Hyde style. And as it does, you feel a burning sensation in your right hand.
Oh,
So
no.
you now have a right hand that feels like it's on fire, a left arm that is very enlarged, and a tip and a hunch. But you are otherwise
Oh.
conscious
Feel okay.
and yeah. Your
Does it
body's all
hurt?
mangled. It's uncomfortable, but you're not in so much pain that you can't do things.
Mm.
You're still able to.
Is that the
operate.
only vial that's in there? Or is there anything else?
It's
in
the only vial with anything in it.
Did he finish the whole thing?
You finished the whole thing.
Okay.
Brutal. And is that the end of my turn?
That's the end of your turn. Yeah.
All right. Fuck.
My God.
It's now Hamish's turn. Hamish,
Romeo.
while all of this has been going on, has been able to maneuver up further.
Hamish.
And he is going to instruct one of his individuals to try and fire a cannon at the ship that you are all on. And in fact, he's going to fire both of these front cannons.
Ooh.
As he does, both balls hit.
Yeah, they do.
And you feel Dr. Captain Page's ship lurch as a hole is punched through the left side.
Ah!
and you can feel the ship actually begin to take on a little bit of water.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
We gotta jump to another ship?
It is now Marta's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna try to seduce the doctor captain again.
Okay.
You do have very strong persuasion, right? Or charisma.
I have great charisma.
All right. Well, what exactly are you trying to get Dr. Captain Page to agree to here?
I'm just trying to get him near me so I can swipe the coin and like infatuated in me for a
does
second
not
so I
have-
can.
He does not have the coin.
What's the
Rooster has
It's-
a point.
Rooster has
Oh, Rooster went to
Rooster
the
died.
Yeah,
Rooster's
she's
below
below deck. She ran below deck.
Right. I forget about that. And she's below deck right now?
Yeah.
Marta.
What would Marta do?
How can Marta?
WWMD, what would Marta
What are
do?
you gonna do, Marta? I'm gonna go into the lab.
Okay.
And I really don't like technology, so I'm gonna start fucking up the monitors and
Yeah,
computers
baby.
and stuff.
Okay. Just
I was just about to do that.
wreak havoc.
Yeah, I'm just
Breaking
gonna start
things.
breaking all the lab,
Yeah, Marta.
breaking all the lab shit, and not really as a strategy, just because I really despise technology.
Okay. All right. You walk into the lab and you begin to just break everything.
Yes.
I love how immediately we were like, this is our team and they're the enemy. So we don't even
This
know
lab
who's the good person. We could be with the
This
bad
lab.
people.
Well, this lab fucked me up already, so clearly something is wrong here.
You just start wrecking shit. And
Straight
Captain,
wrecking it.
Dr. Captain Page, who until this point has been too fixated on the battle to focus on you guys, hears this going on and runs into his lab. What are you doing?
Where's the cure, asshole? I drank your blue stuff.
He sees how your body has transformed and says, "Most interesting. I had not anticipated this effect on a gnome." And his anger cools
Oh my
as it's replaced by
God.
curiosity. He walks over to you, very unafraid, and just begins to look. And he calls, Pinky! And you see Pinky walk in behind him.
Yes. Oh my! And I'm still
Love
smashing his
Pinky.
stuff behind. I'm just.
Straight American.
I'm fucking everything up.
Is Marta having any effect on the technology?
Marta has
I have
smashed
a
some
little
glass.
dagger.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you've smashed all the glass, you're wrecking the surgical tools, the computer's a little hard to get through.
Yeah. It's a little beefy.
But you're making it unpleasant for sure.
What is this, some kind of prank? To you,
My
doctor?
concoction.
Yeah.
No. It is actually quite effective.
At what? Making me look like a doof?
He says, come outside.
How am I supposed to book projects like this?
He doesn't listen to you, he just walks outside expecting that you'll follow.
Hey, get back here!
Well, you're
I
like
follow
fucking
him out
like.
there.
You
I
follow.
hobble out.
And I'm gonna say this is all still your turn. So he says,
Do me a favor. Try to jump to that ship.
and he points to Brachus's ship.
Wait, this is Marta's turn or my turn?
It's your turn.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Marta,
It
fix yourself.
And I got glass and stuff in my dress. So I'm
Oh
gonna
gosh,
just clean
Marta,
that out.
please.
We're making a slight
Okay,
little
we're-
out of battle detour.
That's
Copy.
fine.
Okay, wait, so I'm rolling to see if I can go back to our
Um,
ship, or what?
Yeah, you're gonna roll. Yeah, roll to jump to the other ship.
Wait, hold on. Why do you want me to jump back to my ship?
You don't have to Brachus's ship. This is just what Dr. Captain Page has told you to try to do. You don't have to
I'm
listen.
asking Doctor, why?
You'll see.
Is this gonna fix me?
You'll see.
Alright, well, I really care about my looks, so I'm just gonna do what this guy says. And it's a 6.
Okay. Add 16.
Add 16?
Yeah. So
Oh, 22.
you get a 22. You kind of like try to jump, and your body doesn't really know what to do at first. And then, as your feet attempt to leave the ground, you feel your body naturally slam your left fist down and just propel yourself through
Oh
the air
my god.
to the other ship, where you like superhero land.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
Dr. Captain Page crosses his arms and looks at you.
Or maybe we should have fucked with these cannibals.
Am I allowed to jump back?
No. It is now. It is
This
now.
sucks. I'm ugly.
So he's on the
He's on
right,
this
that
ship.
Okay.
He's on Brachus' ship, and it is now Brachus' turn.
Oh fuck. But I'm jacked as shit, so I'll be fine.
on one side.
Brachus.
That's enough.
Brachus looks at you with shock, and he like runs towards you, and he looks like he's about to attack you, but then instead he stops and says, "You were with Paige." Or excuse me, that's not the voice. You were with Paige. Is Rooster on the Wave Renier?
What?
Did she take the Wave Renier?
Reve Renier.
Like a wyvern?
I saw him give her the coin.
Oh, the coin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Renee?
And she went below deck.
yeah,
She
I
must
saw
be
that.
taking the Wave Renier.
Wait, what is the Reve Renier?
One of Captain Page's finest inventions, so I've heard.
What does it do?
It travels very quickly across the waves.
Like a boat.
Yes, but smaller. And I'm told for one person.
Like a small boat. Like a small boat.
Like a very small boat.
Like a very thin.
Okay. Yeah, well, I didn't see it down there. There was this blue stuff. That's why I look ugly like this.
He,
I swear to God, I don't usually look like this.
He
I'm
breaks
usually way
away.
hotter.
He breaks away from this conversation, and
The duvet vignette.
Wait, isn't Octopus on the ship?
Octopus is not on the ship. Octopus is on the ship.
One step closer.
He
Let her see me like this.
Does she
I'm
see
idiot.
him on the deck?
he orders fire.
Oh!
2 more cannons fire into the side of Dr. Captain Page's ship. Again, they punch 2 holes, and now
It's
It's
sinking
taking
fast.
water.
his ship is beginning to take on water very quickly. Nomio, you look over, and through the holes, you can see Rooster on a small single-person contraption. She is seated, straddled, and her hands are
She's
on.
Rihanna,
Oh my God,
she's
she has
Rihanna
ski-
on a jet ski
Oh.
right
She
now.
has ski-doo?
And she looks up at you and gives kind of a. And she
She's Rihanna on a jet ski. Anybody
she
else?
yanks one handle and hits hard left
Is that where she's riding?
and starts to
side saddle?
ride out of the ship.
Oh, it's like a getaway pod.
It's now Skip's turn.
Skip.
Skip is going to. Yep. By the way, Rihanna on a jet ski. What we're referring is just Rihanna riding side saddle on a jet ski.
Okay, I think I've seen this.
Yeah.
Side saddle.
Yeah, that definitely. That checks out.
That is Rooster. Bromst! Slap me!
Okay,
Am I drunk still?
you're still drunk. You can take another slap, but for every slap that you take from now on, I want you to take 1d4 damage.
I can't do that. I only have 10, and I'm actually at 8, so.
That you can. That's the cost of the advantage you'll get from being slapped.
Do you want me to
Otherwise-
hit you still?
Otherwise, you're gonna have disadvantage on whatever you roll.
I'm so ready to hit you right
Can I
now.
ask for like a soft hit?
Schmasted. You can. Yeah, I mean he's gonna roll whatever he rolls, so it ends up
Is
being.
there water
like-
on the deck?
Huh?
Is there water on the deck?
Yeah, it's wet.
You can like dunk your face in some water, maybe. I don't know.
There's not enough to dunk your face. in.
Like slide your face
You
across
can
the
bash your
water.
face on the deck if you
Wanna
want.
kinda smear your face.
Splinter might just sober
Yeah.
Skip right up.
Okay.
No.
No.
Okay. Well,
Oh, sorry. I should also mention at this point the beasts that were on Dr. Captain Page's ship have now shimmered and disappeared again.
Oh yeah, the
Okay.
beast.
Beasts.
But the wind has picked up significantly.
Okay. Someone said it's only disadvantage for Skip for the biscuit. You're absolutely right. Skip is going to try and yell overboard to Rooster, and he's
Okay.
basically gonna try and seduce her because apparently that's our team's
Okay.
MO.
Seduction!
He's basically gonna try and like convince her to stay. I don't know.
Okay.
Rooster! Cock-a-doodle, don't leave me forever! I never seen an elf as beautiful as you, and I am an elf, and we belong together, going on great adventures throughout the
You're
land.
shouting all of this. Rooster is beginning to pull out of the holes on the side. She doesn't.
Oh, she doesn't hear me?
She doesn't.
You could
Doesn't
have told me
register
that. I
yet.
would have done something different with my turn.
Why? It's still your turn. Since I'll give you the benefit of a doubt. Like
Okay.
you can try something else. I'm just telling
okay.
you this is what's happening.
Cool.
I'm not gonna make that cost you your action. You
I'm-
notice that she is not responding.
What side of the ship is she on?
She is on the left side. She's like
Is
exiting.
Froy
Froy?
on the
Yes.
ship?
Yes.
And does he have a weapon on him?
Yeah, he has like 2 little pistols at his hip, like black powder.
Sick. Can I like give him my longbow since he's a weapons master to use my longbow?
Sure.
Great. Onfra! And then
Hey!
Skip is gonna throw his longbow to Onfroy.
Okay.
And then he is going to. I want Onfroy to aim the bow at Rooster.
At Rooster.
And just to try and fucking. I mean.
Your love.
No, Emil's my love. That was a.
throwing his
Yeah,
bow to
I was ploying to get Rooster to not leave with my handsome good looks.
Yeah.
With my handsome charm. Okay, so I'm gonna have Onfroy try and shoot Rooster.
Okay.
Um,
You toss the bow to Onfroy, and he says, "Hey, I got it."
okay.
He runs over to the side of the ship.
Oh, do you want to?
No.
You roll for it?
Yeah,
Or-
sorry.
okay. And he's a weapons expert,
He's a weapons expert.
so I get plus whatever on.
You get +2.
I get plus 2 on any attack roll.
Yes.
Cool.
Plus whatever your.
Fucking hell! 5 plus 4.
So
9.
Plus 2 is
Plus 2
11.
is 11.
11. Okay. It doesn't quite hit. It clinks off the back.
I haven't landed a single attack.
It clicks off the back of
So
the Wave
mad.
Grenier, and Rooster turns around, looking almost a little shook that there was an arrow fired at her.
Yeah,
But
she's
she
Rihanna on a
continues
ski-doo.
to gun it. It is now Dr. Captain Page's turn,
I'm so upset.
but it's going to amount to Rooster just trying to gun it away from you all. But as she does, the wind picks up a little bit, and a big gust comes through that should have been bigger.
Oh.
It's very gusty.
And she guns it on the Wave Runier, and as she crests the top of one wave,
Oh my god, it's literally just Wave Runner, but you're saying it in French.
Oh, right now.
The Wave Runner!
Wave Runier.
It's just Wave Runner, you bastard! Oh
She
my
guns it.
God.
But a big gust of wind comes back at her and holds it kind of in the air. It eventually drops, but as it does, you see the coin actually get picked up by the gust of wind and fly through the air onto Brachus' ship in the middle.
Man, this coin.
Yeah, that's the ship that I'm on.
Yes, it is.
This
It is the ship that you're
This is
on, yes.
cartoony.
Okay, so the ship is on. Wait, which one is Brachus? Sorry.
Brachus is
middle.
this guy.
Middle left. Okay.
Yes, and it is now
My turn.
Romp's turn.
How close are we to Brachus' ship?
You are within, I would say, probably 15 feet between the ships.
Wait, is our bird guy still with us?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like for him to try now to fly over and get the coin.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool. He will. Okay, the coin is just on the ground, so he does the glide successfully. Actually, no, I'm gonna make him check. I'll have him check the glide. Ooh.
Damn it.
Okay.
Why'd you do that?
He leaps off the ship and squawks, spreads his arms, but a big gust of wind unbalances him, and he actually slams into the side of the boat and falls into the water.
And I just have a little kumbaya with everyone real quick. We're not trusting the bird guy anymore. The bird guy sucks.
I feel bad about
The bird guy
This
sucks.
is a big.
No more Cancun.
You
I
hear
can't hear you because of the boat.
filled with water.
Oh no!
It is now Emil's turn, and Emil says, "This ship is going down." She runs to the helm of this ship, which is just behind the mast, and she, sorry, who else is on that ship? Smudge, who is currently at the helm of this ship, is turning it, but Emil runs up and kicks the wheel
Yes,
so that
yes.
it like spins hard left again to try and smash into Brachus' ship.
Get him.
And she's
Emil's
gonna
the
make-
best. We should
Yeah,
keep.
Emil is
Emil-
definitely our MVP.
Let's smudge
For
that.
me.
So, yes. Okay. So Emil kicks it. Smudge is able to hold on just a little bit, but it does turn and it gets you close.
Okay.
And she yells. So it's about a 2-foot gap this time, and she yells, "Jump!
What about this ship, Emil?
It's going
That's the
down!"
one with the holes in it.
I know, but I wanted her to say that similar thing to the other ship we jumped off. It's like,
Yeah.
how many ships do you want us to jump on?
You look back and you see Crisp still at the helm of your ship, like thumbs up.
Right, we still got it.
Crispy!
He's a crispy sailor.
I love crispy.
Alright.
So everybody make an athletics check, unless you don't want to jump. You can
I'm
stay
already
on
on
the
this
ship.
boat, so
Yeah,
I'm
you're good.
I'm jumping. I'm going wherever
You're
Emil's
good.
going.
You have disadvantage still.
I know, but it's a 2-foot gap.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was a natural 20.
Okay.
So- And that was 4.
Okay. You hit nat 20. I like nat 20. It's nat 20. So.
Thank you
disadvantage.
so much.
Yeah. I don't want to take that from you.
1.
Okay.
Crit fail.
And that's a crit fail.
And that's a crit
Yeah, athletics. But you crit failed, so you crit failed. If crit 20 is crit 20, crit 1 is crit 1.
Thank you for following.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Oh,
Is that Elias?
Hello.
thank you.
I just rolled
Hooray.
that 1.
All right, and Martin, what did you roll?
Oh, here we go. And a solid 10. And I have, what am I, athletics?
Yeah.
-3, so 7.
Okay, so. All right, Skip, you nail the jump perfectly.
Done. Easy. You know, I do.
10-foot jump.
You know, in ballet, when someone does a switch leap, so it's like the dancer jumps and then they kick their like front and back really quickly.
Uh-huh.
That's what I do.
Okay.
Across.
Yes.
You switch leap perfectly, deftly across the decks.
Switch leap.
Emil is quite impressed. Not such a capable elf.
And then I land, but I'm drunk, so I'm immediately like, I got the spins. I'm kind of like.
Okay. Bromst,
Yes.
you try to leap, but you slip and fall in your butt,
Cool.
and you actually slide like feet first into the railing. Marta, you run up, and then you actually just get a sense that you're not going to be able to make the jump before you go,
Marta.
and you like hesitate and kind of like halfway over, and so now you're holding on, and you're actually dangling halfway.
Marta!
I'm in a worse position than Bromps, and he rolled a crit.
Sometimes things happen, man.
I suck. I'm really self-loathing in this moment.
It is now, okay, whose turn was it? It was Emil's turn, so now it's Nomio's turn. Nomio, you're on.
You're a
this
fucking
ship.
mutant freak.
Right, okay.
Go for the coin.
Yeah, first of all, I grab the coin.
Okay, you grab the coin, it's just on the ground, so
Great.
you have it in hand.
In the strong mutant hand.
No,
It's
with my
important.
regular hand.
Okay.
One is on fire.
Oh,
yeah,
you're on
it's
fire?
it's a very,
It feels like it's on
it
fire.
feels like it's literally on fire.
Oh, okay.
I remember how much pain you were in.
But is grabbing the coin gonna make it worse?
No.
All right, then I grab it. Grab the coin with that hand so I don't smash it with my big strong hand.
Okay.
And then, God, what are we doing here? Do we get out?
Can you help
Is
me
there
out?
Any way to get
Yeah,
back? Oh yeah, I try to pull Marta onto our boat, I guess.
Okay, yeah. You try to pull Marta onto your boat. Make a strength check, which you're probably gonna
Yeah, I
nail.
have insane strength. 5, but plus 16.
Plus 16.
Oh my god. That's your mod right now?
Yeah,
you grab
My
Marta
arm is crazy.
by the back of the dress and yank her onto the boat.
There we go, Marta. Please don't look at me.
While you do this, you hear Emil.
Ah!
You hear Emil say, "Good, you've got it. If we can get back to the ship." And you turn around and you see Chris.
Thank you, you will never escape.
You see Crisp, who is now kind of trailing behind you guys, in an attempt to like swivel this way and maybe be able to pick you up.
Okay.
So he's maneuvering around, kind of waiting for his opportunity to swoop back in and grab.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
If that golden rose went down, it's fun.
No, Golden Rose is up.
Over there.
But Dr. Captain Page's ship is now sinking very quickly. Bromps, you are still on it.
Dr.
It
Captain
is-
Page is still on that boat, right?
Yes. He doesn't look too phased by the ship going down.
Interesting.
Because he's a weird
Um,
ass.
In fact, nobody on his crew looks that phased, which is odd.
I mean, I fucked up their labs. There's nothing left there for them.
It is
Right,
now-
guys?
Martin's
That was a good move there.
It's your turn.
Fix my arms.
Your turn.
Okay, who's on this ship with us? Is the weapons master?
Yes.
what's
Your
his name again?
your entire crew minus Yarlo, who is drowning, and Chris, who is bringing your boat back around.
We
Is,
killed our bird.
I told you he sucks.
Are killing.
Okay, I get the most able-bodied person to throw a rope to
That's
Bromst.
definitely me.
It is definitely
My huge arm. can
No.
go
Yeah.
but you
But isn't
you
that
can't take his
dexterity?
action. You can take you can get
Can I use an
Floyd.
NPC then? I'll use
Yeah.
I'll use
On Floyd does it.
on Freud. He throws a rope to Bromst.
How do you spell unfroy? I'm curious.
ONFO ONFROI.
Like cold? Like
Like ONFROI. On Freud.
Yeah.
I looked it up. So
okay, I was gonna say it's
Yeah. Well, on Freud passes the rope to Bromst.
okay.
My boy.
He's gonna make a. Yeah, he nails it. He throws
Yes.
throws the rope to Bromst. Bromst, I'm assuming you grab on.
Yes.
Okay. Now Hamish, who is still right here, is now going to try and turn his two cannons. Actually, excuse me. I
thank
need
you,
to roll.
Super Pizza.
I need to
Super
roll
Pizza,
this first, okay?
Peaceful Hun is
Huh.
on
Peaceful
Freud. Peaceful Hun.
Oh.
Which is funny because he's a weapons expert.
Yes.
So he's not a peaceful hun.
Unintended irony.
Hey.
Okay. Hamish is going to try and fire both of his cannons back at you guys. Whoa! For his first one, he rolls a natural 20. And for his second one, he will miss. But the first one lands squarely. So you guys are all kind of positioned in this middle section here. The first one is going to go squarely through the stairs and just kind of plummet all the way through the ship. You feel the ship lurch, and Emil says, "We have to go now!" As
We're gonna
you
hop
see
ships again.
I'm going
water
wherever my lady's going.
beginning to come in. It is
And still Ryan, yeah, you can make suggestions. We can
Make
take
suggestions.
Yeah,
You can
please,
backseat game all you
please,
want.
Please
Yes.
backseat game. We'll
We'll ignore if we want to or have to, but like.
while you make suggestions, Brachus is going to run over to the hole and use his Dragonborn skill of Ice Breath
Okay,
to
listen.
try and like
Like everybody, calm down.
this is the end of
Wait,
all
no,
things.
wait,
This
wait.
is the end of all things ship.
Oh,
We
what
should have
is-
went with them the whole time.
What is Arnold Schwarzenegger's character say?
Nice
in
to
the
meet you.
Nice to meet
Cool party.
Cool party. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
And
Batman
he
begins.
successfully patches the hole. The ship stabilizes for a moment.
Oh, what?
And he then looks to you, Nomio. You have the coin, right?
I have the coin.
And he thumps his tail on the ground, and some claws come out as he looks at you very
Oh, no.
seriously.
Oh,
But
let's go, dude.
it is Skip's turn.
It's my turn.
Yes. Crisp is coming around. Here, I want to be able to fit both these. Sorry, viewers.
Crispy.
Actually, I'll rearrange our thing here. So Crisp is coming around the back.
Oh shit, that's a great idea.
Crisp is coming around
Is
the
there a
back.
master crossbow on our current ship?
Oh yeah, wait. What weapons does our current ship have?
You have the crossbow with the regular bolt and rope bolt. And then you have that swivel rudder so you can turn on a dime.
Well,
What
the
ship
one
are you
that
on?
we're
What
on.
ship-
Oh, the one
what
you're on
ship
right
is
now.
on
Sorry.
Freud?
Yes, you have these two cannons on either side on the lower deck, and you have a ball shot and a chain shot.
Oh, cute.
You see some odd-looking clamps that you surmise to be like when two ships meet, you can actually clamp them together to like board.
Cool.
And then you don't have access to the cruise powers, so
And
No.
a giant gaping hole
Covered
Yes,
in ice.
Covered
in
in
the
ice.
center.
Yeah.
So.
Or like the bottom layers.
An ice hole, you might say.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, which helmsman should I take out then?
What are you trying to do?
I don't know.
Take out the one that's attacking us.
Emil has suggested that you all try to move back to your ship.
Oh,
to the,
that's
to the,
right.
to the
Right,
rose.
Yes.
It's the golden
Ooh,
rose.
maybe like shoot one of the ropes to there so we could like climb across the rope back
To
to
our
our
ship? But we would damage our ship if I shot it.
No, yeah, the ship that we're on, it's already going down.
Oh.
You shoot like a rope from our our old ship to the ship that we're on, so we have a way to get back
Ship?
to our.
Crispy's the only one over there though, so if Crispy shoots the thing, he's gonna stop steering the
Yeah,
ship.
he can't do both.
Crispy's gotta steer.
I mean, he can try,
The
but
bird's still drowning.
Can I
Is
be
the bird good
Chris?
for anything?
Can I
Apparently
take
not.
control? Can I take control of Crispy and
Huh?
have a change of heart and just sail off by myself?
Just like hang back,
No, just start a new life for myself forever.
like leave.
No, I'm just saying, hypothetically, if Crispy had a change of heart while at the helm, he could just kind of.
Hey, it's a free world. You know, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's true.
But I don't think he's gonna have that change of heart.
Yeah, he's not. Okay. I'm gonna have on Froy try to Wait, you have the coin, Nobio?
I have the coin.
Okay, I'm gonna have on Froy try to straight juke the helmsman of the other ship.
Of this ship?
Should I do that one or should I do the lab ship?
When you say juke the helmsman, what do you mean?
Kill him.
Okay.
I'm sorry, was that not clear?
I was like, I don't know what you're trying
Straight juke him.
Straight juke him.
Juke him
Okay.
to
to. All right. Juke. Cool. Which one do you want him to try to
Break his
kill? This one?
ankles so hard.
You're on this ship.
I know. Team, should I do lab ship or the other one?
Well,
attacking?
Lab
Lab
ship
going
is
down.
sinking.
Oh, okay. So the other one.
So the other
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Okay.
I don't do anything.
Okay, Onfroy's gonna try and kill the dark ship.
This ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Unfroy runs up to the side and says, "Hey, Hamish!" And he whips out both his pistols.
Oh, I thought he was gonna crossbow it.
Oh, okay. You can use the crossbow. Sorry.
Yeah, he can
I
use
missed
his
that.
pistols to aim the crossbow
Yeah.
while he's holding it.
There's no crossbow on the ship.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
Oh, well
we have
then fuck
cannons
it.
though.
You'd have to go down and use the cannon.
Oh, that's too much. Then.
Just a Kimbo headshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull out his pistols and shoot him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He whips out.
Or,
Hey, Hamish!
or do I kill the doctor with my guns?
No, keep the doctor alive. I need a cure to
He's
this fucking
interested.
disease.
Yeah,
Cool,
yeah,
okay.
you need a cure.
Yeah, we're gonna try and
He's
kill
just gonna
him.
dismember you.
Okay. He shoots.
Do I roll twice?
Yes.
Okay.
Twice plus
First
2.
one's a crit fail.
Okay.
Man, this weapons expert is not.
Yeah.
Second one's 13 plus 2.
Okay.
15.
So the first shot misfires,
Okay.
and then Froy's hat kind of gets like, as his face gets covered in black powder.
It's just like a Charlie Chaplin film.
Exactly. And he shoots the second pistol. The second pistol finds its mark and hits Hamish in the hand
Okay.
as he reels his hand off of the helm, and as a result, the helm starts to spin rapidly. He tries to grab it again, but by the time he does, he begins to drift away and loses control with his ship.
Okay.
And it seems like he might be out of this fight.
Okay.
Onfroy turns to you and says, "I guess that worked out." And
Does
it's
he have a bunch of like gunpowder?
gunpowder.
in his
Yeah,
face?
it's on kind of the left side of his
Someone's
face.
asking.
Yes. Takes damage.
Oh, you know what? Yes, he will take 1d4 damage, though it's probably not going to do much. But to keep it technical,
Sure.
yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes,
It's Doctor's turn now.
it is now. Skip just went. Yes, it is now Doctor's turn. But Dr.
Teacher's turn.
Captain Page's ship is very close to sinking, and he and his remaining crew members on the top of the deck. Rooster, having failed with her Wave Runier to get away, she has come back into the hull of the ship, and everybody on the captain's crew, or the Doctor Captain's crew, seems to go below deck, and they do so very calmly. The ship then sinks completely underwater, and you lose sight of it. And they seem to be also out of this fight.
Okay.
It is now
that cure.
Bromp's turn.
So when I grabbed the rope, I was brought onto the ship we're in.
I guess that was your previous turn, so right now you are holding the rope. As the ship is going down and they are walking.
Is
like,
the wave runner anywhere in sight still?
It is. I like where you're going with this, so here's what I'll say. You are on the railing like
Right.
here.
Yeah.
The wave runner is underneath the deck here.
Okay.
But the ship is sinking in kind of a like this motion. So the back is going down.
Okay.
It's hard to. Oh, I should use my. Yeah, I'm trying to point at the camera.
You got
and
an
it's like
X-axis
doesn't
and a
make
Y-axis.
Not gonna-
Yeah.
Okay, so look at me, chat. The ship is going down like this, So as your side enters the water, you can kind of peek around and you can see it in the front, but you'll have to like try and swim for it. And the waves are pretty big.
Okay. Do I have the
But
rope
you
still?
still have the rope, yes.
Could I ask to be pulled in and attempt to grab the bird on my way up to the boat?
Sure.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Save our damn bird.
yeah, I mean, I don't want to leave him to die. So
Bromst, always a good person.
Heart too big for his own good.
All right, make a strength check to grab. Actually, make a dex check to
Okay.
grab the bird.
X is 1.
Bird brain, Bromst heart.
Yikes. Is that a 1?
Did you crit fail?
That's a crit fail.
Crit fail.
Happening to me.
Okay, Bronst,
I'm not feeling good right now.
you
friends.
feel the rope begin to tug as you're hanging on and you kind of swing toward. Like, describe to me how you're trying to communicate to Yarlo, who is.
God. Just you accidentally kick him in the face.
So visceral.
So I'm getting tugged away
Yes.
basically.
What are you gonna try to do? Okay, you're gonna try to
I'm gonna
reach
try
out.
to like basically jump toward him and like grab him somehow.
Okay, you're gonna try to reach out. You at first grab his like wing, but it's so soaked with water and wet that you lose grip on it. And as Yarlo is kind of being pulled towards you initially, and then his wing slips out, his beak pecks you a couple times in the face by accident.
Oh Jesus.
What did I say?
He then begins to flail wildly to try and like kind of flap himself out of the water. As he does, his claws begin to scratch you. Take
No!
1d8 damage.
1d8?
Yeah. You crit failed twice.
Twice. I haven't. Is this the 8? No, it's 12.
8 should be the double pyramid one.
This crazy fucking thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And it's a 1.
Is it really?
I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's a 1.
Alright, well that's better, because you only take
Yeah.
one damage.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So
You're just rolling one snake eyes all day.
Lord.
You
guys-
are, you are dragged up the side of the ship as Yarlo continues to sink.
Okay.
Leave him, he sucks.
Yeah, that guy.
Every time we try to interact with that man, he just fucks us.
We forgot to change
Yeah, change
this
the what's
straight.
happening.
Yeah.
Change the what?
Oh, hail Jonks.
we have a
Thanks,
thing
Wavy
up
Lines.
with what's happening on the stream. We forgot to update it.
That's
That's
okay.
okay.
We're playing D&D.
Jonks is not here yet.
Yeah, yet. But it's a universe that might need him.
Ooh!
Emil.
Whoa!
Exclamation mark, command, space, the word edit, exclamation mark, the command you want to edit, what's happening, and then whatever you want to write. Good luck. We're going to see if Wavy Lines can pull it off.
Okay.
Come on.
Emil runs toward the back of Brackus' ship and is waving Alexander Crisp over, who then very deftly maneuvers the ship up to the rear side and kind of positions himself here. Emil makes the leap to the other ship. It is Nomio's turn.
Okay.
Wait,
I'm
so
still.
Emil's back on the other ship.
Emil is now back on the other ship, and she's looking expectantly at the four of you.
In love with you.
Wait. So is the science boat or the
Science boat's gone.
Science boat is
fully
underwater.
underwater?
Yeah.
Gone.
Wavy Lines. A nat 20 on the.
Nat 20.
I'm changing the
Nat
command.
20!
Thank you, Wavy Line.
Thank you, Wavy Lights.
Okay, so the science boat is fully gone. There's no way we can get to it at this point.
It is underwater.
You're gonna be like this for a little while.
Okay, and I've got this coin.
You should go to the other boat. It's safer.
Yeah, I guess I'll go back.
You can
You got the
Well,
point.
all right,
You got the
hold on.
point.
I'm gonna wait. We haven't snooped around this boat at all. Is there anything on this boat that can help my arm?
It's not as well. Yeah.
It is
not a
not a
science
science
boat.
boat.
Okay.
You haven't looked around, but you get the sense that this Brackus guy, who's very into the Navy, does not know how to cure whatever is ailing your body.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I go over to this Brackus guy with my big strong arm,
Okay.
and I say, "Look, guy, what's the most valuable thing you have on this ship?"
Wasn't there somebody that was like jumped on your ship and like pulled his claws?
Yeah, that was
What the
Brackus.
fight?
So
Brackus.
he's looking at you like.
Oh yeah.
Punch that guy in the face.
I'm like, Brackus, I'm
Do a big old
gonna
leg.
give you one opportunity now to put your claws away, and and give us your medicine.
I don't know what you're talking about. As he takes a step toward you.
Brackus, I know that this is a government boat. You guys have to carry
They're
medicine.
narcs.
Okay, he's gonna get an opportunity attack on you right now. So he's going to.
What's that?
That means you're in his vicinity
Okay.
during your turn. So he's gonna get a chance to like swipe at you.
You should have just you should have punched him right in the face. Don't even ask about it.
He's going to he like winds back, and then instead of swiping at you with his claws, he ducks low and turns and like whips his tail out at you.
Oh, fuck.
Can I grab
Take
it?
this!
Yeah.
I will let you try to grab his tail.
With my giant arm.
Yes, but it's a strength boost, not an athletics boost. So just be aware of that.
Well, but
Okay.
Oh.
If you grab it, like if you get a hold of it, you got that thing. I'm gonna make you make a dex check.
Okay. Let's try
what's your
it.
dex, baby?
Let's try it.
First, let me
What's
roll
your dex?
the attack roll. Yeah, he's gonna hit you.
Oh, cool.
And he's gonna hit you for. Well, he's just gonna hit you for 1 damage. So he like swipes your legs, and you're kind of in the process of falling as you try to grab at his tail.
Okay, my dexterity is +2,
Okay.
and that's an 8.
Okay. You miss.
Yeah.
Your big hand. Actually, which hand are you grabbing with?
I'm grabbing with my big hand
Okay.
because I've got the
Right, you
coin
got
in my
that.
little hand.
Your big hand misses and just kind of actually slams through the top of the deck,
Wow.
and like just a little bit. Then you
Wow.
like pull it back and it's splintered.
Okay. Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Wait,
It
so
is,
did I lose health on that?
You took 1 damage, yeah, which isn't really, but it is the end of your turn, and it is now Martin's turn.
Marta DeLuca.
Hey guys, I ask my children in the chat, any suggestions for old Marta? She needs maybe some suggestions for what to do. She's kind of confused.
Get to the safety of the ship with Emil.
For those in the chat, yeah, it is. We're playing loose 5e.
Fast and loose.
Yeah,
Gotta seduce
it's on the
them.
hip. I felt that was appropriate, so.
Okay.
Well, you
Someone is telling us to seduce them.
Well, you have the coin still.
I saw the
And
coin.
that's the most valuable thing we need it right now.
You have what you came to get.
Yes, but he's still on the ship.
He's still on the first ship.
Yes.
Or not
He
the
needs to
first
get
ship.
back
I'm
to
still on
he needs to
the-
get back to our ship.
Well, all of you are still on this ship, right?
Yeah. Correct.
Okay, we all gotta get back to the Golden Roads, baby.
And it's close enough that we can jump.
Yes, it's trailing right here. So,
Yeah, right.
and in fact, Emil is kind of like waving you over. Come on, we've got to go. We cannot run them. Martha,
Okay.
can you hear me?
I try to seduce Dragonborn. Dragonborn guy.
Give the people what they
The
want.
guy who just smashed me with his tail.
Yeah, he has just finished swiping with his tail at
Yeah.
Romeo. As he catches your eye for a second.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Hello? I think we're supposed to be fighting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to distract from what was going on here, but I noticed you're a little cold. I could warm you up.
I do have ice in my veins.
He looks as if he cools for a moment and stands up just a little
Ooh.
bit straighter.
Very strong.
Thank you. Dragonborns usually are that way.
Oh my god, it's working.
I find most of my power is in my head. Worked against your friend here.
Dude, yeah, he's kind of a doof, isn't he?
Hey, what the fuck, Martin? I'm right here.
Shut up.
Actors.
Yes, can't trust him.
No.
What is that supposed to mean?
He pays you no attention, Nomeo. He says,
It's a bit unfortunate we're fighting over this damned coin.
Yeah, I'm more of a lover than a fighter.
Ah, well, you know, when I came back from the war, I did a bit of loving myself.
Oh, I'm sure you did, honey.
Yes,
he pulls at his cloak. He shouts to he shouts behind him to the person at the helm, and he says,
Tenzing, perhaps we could bring our ship along our friends. They don't seem so terrible.
Oh, what the fuck, guy? You just hit me.
Shut up.
Sorry?
the shadowy man at the helm doesn't comply right away. He looks very curious, and he says, Captain, are you sure? And he looks like he definitely does not. He is not charmed by you, and is suspicious of you, Marta. But Brachus is just enamored at this point.
And I get a little closer to Brachus, and maybe I place my hands on his chest.
Okay.
And he's not as cold as the robot I placed my hands on earlier.
Well, Marta. It is Marta, isn't it?
It is. And I slowly pull out my dagger.
He doesn't seem to notice.
And Marta attempts to slide it in between his rib cage.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Marta, this is so awful.
Make an attack roll with advantage and take away your minus on the dagger.
Okay. This is 20?
Yeah.
18.
Yes!
You begin to slide this dagger into Brachus, and at first he reacts almost happily, as if he thinks it's you touching him in another way.
A third arm.
Your touch is so cold.
He looks down, and he grabs your hand that has the dagger in. He looks up, and he says,
I suppose, if it had to be anyone.
and he pulls your hand out, and he stumbles back on the ground, and then you see the tiefling from the bar, who was until this point at the bow of the ship, whip her head around, Captain, and she begins to sprint at you with a very malicious intent.
Marta.
I got you, Marta. Don't worry.
It's now Skip's turn.
Skip is
Cool.
gonna drunkenly wander over. to
Hasta
pull-
la vista, dragon boy.
Hasta la vista.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Skip's gonna stumble his drunken way back to Emil
Okay.
because he's just not been close enough to her for too long.
Okay.
So he's gonna wobble back to the Golden Rose.
Okay.
Just flex in the hallway.
You wobble back, and while the ship is like perfectly positioned, Crisp is holding a very tight, angle to the ship.
Crispy.
He's crispy.
He's crispy.
So you will automatically make it onto the other ship, but just
Great.
for fun, go ahead and give me a roll.
Yeah.
See how well you do.
Yeah, I'm drunk.
You're still drunk.
I'm still drunk, baby. And that's gonna be a 14.
Okay.
Plus,
You,
plus nothing? I don't know.
the ship's kind of like do this again, and you like stick your foot out, and then like and then finally you get one foot kind of on each ship, and then you're able to like tip back over, and finally you find your footing.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna just like.
Good of you to join us, Skip.
Don't wanna close my eyes. Don't wanna fall
Skip,
asleep
perhaps I can get you some water. And Emil begins to lead you off.
And all that Skip sees is her reaching for him, and he's just like, "This is the best."
Okay. Brahms, it's your turn.
Okay, I am still on the dragon guy's boat.
Yes, you are.
I'm
You are.
on it still. I'm being dragged up the side.
You are now prone on the deck,
Okay.
kind of around like here.
Okay. Who's on the boat still? It's,
It is the three of you,
Okay.
as well as.
Scoop me up like a suitcase
Tiger.
again.
Cool. And she's about to get attacked.
She is. Yeah. The tiefling is running
think it was a
over to
briefcase.
try
A
and attack her.
briefcase. Scoop me like a briefcase.
But you are closer to Marta, though you will have to like get up.
Sure. Wow.
I just murdered a man after
I
he
know,
fell in
right?
love with me.
Ice cold, baby.
Cold.
I'd like to remind
She got the
everyone
ice
that I am a lawful evil. I do everything to get revenge on my husband.
You're lawful evil.
That's chaotic.
Lawful evil.
I love it. I am going to essentially tackle Marta and then try and jump us both onto our own ship.
Okay, great. Make a, I guess, athletics check.
Okay.
Well,
Good start.
you missed, but you got a 17.
Hey!
Hey, make it in the back.
Plus athletics?
Yeah.
Plus 4.
Okay.
Hey!
21.
Hey.
You very deftly sprint toward Marta. You like get up from being prone, see the tiefling running, and with a bit of motivation, launch yourself toward Marta. In the process, you scoop her up and deftly plant one foot to dive to the other boat. As you do, you tuck a shoulder, roll, and come out of the roll on your feet and setting Martha down gently.
Oh. Huh. It all comes back around.
It is Emil's turn, but she is just going to call for you, Nomio, to
Okay.
come over, and it is now your turn.
And I've got the coin, and my arm is still huge. And is anybody from the other ship still on this ship?
From
Their crew?
yes, they're all
Just the
still there.
tiefling. Oh, I guess.
Oh, what's his name is dead though,
So,
right?
well, he's not dead. He's injured on the ground.
He's bleeding out.
He's not close to dead, but he's incapacitated for the moment.
Okay.
That's Skip.
And is there anything that I can like
I'm Skip.
steal or grab?
I'm technically a man. I'm technically a
There's-
male elf.
There's nothing. There's nothing
Nothing
in
worthwhile?
your sight. No.
Okay.
Get over here, Nomio.
Well then I just use my super strength to push myself on the bar boat.
Okay. As you do, I'll make you roll because you can still. I guess technically, no, you can't fail. You launch, but as you do, you see Stranko come up from
No,
the stairs.
fuck this
Fuck, I
guy.
hate
And he very quickly knocks an arrow. Excuse me, no, Stranko is not. No, Stranko is on the ship. Smudge is on the ship. Stranko very quickly knocks an arrow as you like launch yourself through the air, takes aim, and shoots. He misses. So
Yeah, figure.
Great news.
the arrow whizzes by, and you hear Stranko go, "No, Stranko!"
He's like a
He's a
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Stranko and happy! As he storms back downstairs. The shadowy
Carson
figure.
Craft, good one.
The shadowy figure behind the helm of Brachus' ship looks very angry, but knows that he has to tend to the helm so that they don't lose control. The tiefling runs over to the railing, looking angrily at the four of you. Brachus sits bleeding, being tended to by Stranko, as their ship drifts off, and this fight seems to end.
Wow, perfect timing.
We did it.
As you continue to sail away, you see in front of you what looks like
Can I blow a kiss? Can I blow a kiss to the dragonborn that I stabbed?
Can you roll for that?
yeah, just blow the kiss. Just go ahead and
No hard feelings.
Whoa.
he as he does that, he like clutches his side more, and you see just a single tear roll down and turn to ice as his face turns from this like it's almost as if he's acknowledging that he must love you, but then he hardens himself.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
And as he exhales, a little bit of ice breath comes out, and he very slowly gets to his feet. As his ship drifts away, everybody on their crew looks you dead in the eye.
Oh my god.
They don't like me.
You saucy me.
As you are drifting away,
Never trusted a Luca.
on Freud is this. You're sailing away, and you see what looks like a magical barrier in front of you, constructed of the same kind of shimmers that you saw earlier in fractals. As you cross it, the storm dies down. The storm dies down. Nope.
It dies.
Excuse me. The storm dies down, and rain pitter-patters lightly on your deck. Emil turns to the four of you and says, well, that was
Everything about that made sense, I think. No?
Yeah, it checked out to me.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, except for my arm.
Perfectly.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Emil, did you see what happened to my arm?
Yes, I can see. It is very big.
Yeah, how are we gonna fix this?
I do not know. But I think I might know somebody who can.
Oh, okay, great.
And she says,
That's a line out of one of your movies.
That is actually, yeah, that is from Nomeo 2.
She says, I think it is perhaps time we sail to the Freeman's Canyon. No? And the rest of her crew, Onfroy and Crisp, sans Yarlo,
Yeah.
Oh.
nod in agreement. You know the Freeman's Canyon, of course.
No.
Sounds familiar.
Well, it is also goes by the name of Pirates Canyon. And then you recognize in your memory that name.
Oh, Pirates Canyon.
That
You should have
Should have
said.
started with that.
Freeman's sounds better.
I'm a free man for you, Emil. A free meal.
Are
Okay,
you still
Skip.
drunk?
Yeah, fight
this
some
guy
more.
some water.
And Skip's nipples are just fully out.
Fully.
Yeah.
Excited for the
Dig
battle.
in.
Yeah, that fight. I mean, that didn't take that long in D&D.
Should we get an update on bird person?
Dead.
Dead.
Unless
Can we like acknowledge that real quick?
I think
I didn't really know him that well, to be honest.
Kenku's dead.
Yarlo has drowned.
I
Oh,
tried.
I also have this coin. What do we want to do with this?
What was your opinion on the bird?
It is most unfortunate, but everybody who joins my crew knows the way of life. And she looks to Onfroy and Crisp, and they both nod solemnly. She says, "He is not the first crew member we have lost, and perhaps not the last.
And he sucked.
In some ways, perhaps, but you did not get to know
We're
him.
all in agreement.
His squawks could be quite beautiful at times."
Mm.
As she says this, you continue to sail, and the rain begins to give way to fog. Whoops. The rain begins to give way to a fog that comes in, which is. Oh, I don't see my fog. That's okay. The rain begins to give way as fog fills the space. You all take a moment to relax as you sail through the fog,
And I inhale it.
you take deep, deep breaths of that crispy, sticky, icky fog.
Nice.
You feel it calm you as you exhale. This continues for the rest of the day. You go underneath the ship and rest for the night, and when you awake in the morning, you hear Emil call out, "We would be arriving soon!" So, you all assemble on the front of the deck to see your destination, the Freeman's Canyon, emerge. However, before you see the Freeman's Canyon, you see something forming in the distance.
What is that in the distance?
Over there, it's forming.
I
Something
see
is
it
forming.
forming.
Something over there is forming in the distance.
Ha ha.
It is
Anyone
gonna make
far.
that out.
In the distance, for sure.
I have a hangover.
My arm still feels like it's on fire.
Yeah, you were in constant pain.
Yeah, this is brutal. Anyone have an Advil?
Help! Help me!
Oh, a beer.
Someone wants a beer.
I could go for a drink.
As you look out, this figure begins to slowly take shape as two men in a small boat. One seated and pushing the boat along with a stick, and the other 1 foot on the bow holding something. As they cross in front of you at the edges of your vision, you hear a sound.
Well, our heroes they go with adventure to soar on a trip to our city of gold. But the seas they will toss, who knows if they get lost and fade into tales of old. To be pirates they claim, but only in name. No sea legs to call all their own. But who knows, maybe they can be real pirates in the end and sit on their salty sea throne. The sound begins to fade as the figures disappear into the mist. And with that, you slowly but surely arrive at your destination of Freeman's Canyon.
That was weird.
And
That was strange.
I liked it.
Who are you?
the figure is gone.
Did you know that guy, Marta? He kind of seemed Italian.
He did seem Italian, yes. Yes. I did get hints of Italian from him.
All Italians know each other, right?
It's true. I can't see very well, so maybe if we were closer I could have saw, but
This is a well-known fact that all Italians do, in fact.
It's canon.
Yes.
Yes. You approach the Freeman's Canyon, and next time, we will find out exactly where that leads you.
That's great.
Heck yeah.
Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you. Thank you, crew. Thank you, audience.
Thank you, all of you guys.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys tuned in. This was really awesome.
Yes.
Amazing.
I'm glad you like it. We do this every other Tuesday, so not next Tuesday, but the one
Tuesday
right after that.
Which the date of that is,
We know this.
and we know it
For a
to
fact.
be,
Off the top of our domes, we know it.
we know it to be the 3rd of March.
Yeah. Yes.
March 3rd.
March
AKA
You look
Super
at your
Tuesday.
calendars and discover that your next session is the 3rd of March.
Oh, our perception is
March
great.
It
3rd.
has increased.
Yeah.
So we will see.
Nick is amazing.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nick. We're so excited to see what happens next.
Yes.
All right, y'all.
And tomorrow
Normal
we'll
show.
have our regular Everything Now programming.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll be doing a talent show.
Mm-hmm. So get ready to watch and vote.
I'll be watching.
Yes.
Yes.
Watching, voting. Who's online? Who's
Yes,
great?
let us know who we'll raid, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night for a usual Everything Now episode.
Who's online?
I am gonna go